Greetings, motherfuckers, and welcome to Chaos 120. Yes, I'm actually doing my job for a change. Fucking
shoving that turkey.
Yeah. I'm not at my mother's. I'm not out getting pissed drunk. I'm not. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I had that thing running. There we go. Fucking technical difficulties. I keep forgetting I have tabs on tabs on tabs.
Gotta be careful with them tabs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run them up real bad.
Yeah, I know.
And you gotta be careful with the you gotta be careful with the saccharin. That'll tear your insides up.
Yes, it will.
And it'll make you piss like a racehorse.
All right, so Burnside, explain to me again why you won't, move to Florida.
Right. I've told you this a million times, woman. I'll tell you again as well as everyone else. One, your people do a whole bunch of drugs and go out, get arrested, and fuck alligators. Or fuck alligators, then get arrested.
Well, well, hold on. Everyone knows that, I'm pretty much coming to more to see you.
Yeah.
And I'm a Florida girl.
Yeah.
I'm a Florida Gators fan, and they call the fans the Florida Gators or Florida Gator. So you're gonna fuck a gator regardless.
Yep.
What? God damn it! Oh, mother! Great.
I have to agree with Tara on this, man. I have to agree with Tara on this. She's a Gators fan. She's a Gator.
Lovely. Fucking fantastic. Great. So now I have to become one of those crazy drug addicts and run around and talk about space aliens and shit, shirtless, pantsless, and then go run into your room and then start fornicating violently as I have convulsions. That's
well, I could always make it better for you and wear an Alberta alligator costume.
No, I am not fucking an actual alligator like the people you live with over in that fucking godforsaken state.
You got to get one of the ones like in Crocodile Dundee too.
Oh man,
God,
that's not fornicating. This is fornicating.
Oh man.
Well, now I definitely have to change the name of the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
honestly, boy. Burnside and I have been working on that joke for like 2 days.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to tell him that.
Well, Burnside,
I don't care.
For you.
Yeah.
I've got 7 kegs in front of me that are ready to go.
And why don't I have one?
Because they're going to the pirate event on Saturday.
Why don't I have one?
Because they're going to the pirate event on Saturday, Tara. They've already paid for them.
Damn, that sounds so delicious.
That's some pretty good heavy metal there.
Say again?
I said, I want a keg full of honey mead.
Can do. You just got to send me the money, honey.
Oh my God, that sounds so awesome.
I could always do more. I could do more than just send you the money. I mean, you have seen my FetLife profile.
Oh God.
It takes about 2 years to age up a good mead, Tara, but I could definitely do it for you. We can talk about it offline.
Yeah, just message me in FetLife.
I will.
Oh Lord, yeah, I definitely got to change the name of this stream, unless Commissioner Gordon over here wants to talk about Marchmas.
Oh yes, Marchmas. It is the 5th day of Marchmas, and for the 5th day of Marchmas, I'm issuing forth various points in my social environment. The song "Santa Baby" by Eartha Kitt. That is the song for today, and that is how we shall celebrate Marchmas, the 5th day of Marchmas.
Nice,
good choice.
I like that song.
I always liked Eartha Kitt myself.
Hey, she was the best Catwoman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, to hell with Halle Berry and her fucking discount imitation of it.
Oh. So I've decided that Veteran Mountain Man is Bane.
Seriously? How'd I pull that straw?
Look at your avatar.
You know that's the face of a rebel with a while. Feather.
I don't give a shit. You are now Bane.
Speak of the
Scoobies
veteran mountain
Pony.
man, and he shall appear.
Oh my
Scoobies Pony. Six is Commissioner Gordon. Burnside is the Joker. I'm of course Harley Quinn. Irving is the Riddler. Irate Prostate is the Penguin. Cass Warfox is Catwoman.
Transgender furry Catwoman.
And Weebo was Nightwing.
Oh
Yes,
god,
Weebo is Nightwing.
that sounds deeply.
And I've decided because of Diogenes' avatar, he's Poison Ivy.
And he's got the red hair to match it too.
Oh my god. Okay, let's call it Poison Ivy from now on, just to fuck with him.
You know what we got to do? We got to take some pictures of Poison Ivy and superimpose a red beard on her.
Oh man! Speaking of which, I got to braid my beard.
Awesome. I'm clean shaven myself, but that's still cool.
Nah, man, I've got good 4 or 5 inches off the chin. Trying to grow it out further.
I used to have that.
Nice.
I'm unable to grow a beard.
Wait, what?
So I'm unable to grow a beard. It's a weird Native American gene that I have.
Okay. See, I've got a little bit of native in me, but not enough to prevent me from growing facial hair.
Same.
I love my facial hair.
I actually hate it because
I love
the
the
jeans
facial
I
hair
got.
too.
I got whatever. I don't know where the hell I got. Well, I know where I got it from, but I got that Greek gene. So I get like, you know, the fucking Leonidas beard where like it comes out and I get the gigantic curls where I look like Zeus.
Yeah. I
Dude,
got a
that's
curly
awesome.
one.
This is Long Island.
You know I'm gonna make a meme of that now. And I have a phalanx of Greek looking Scoobies. This is my town. You shall not pass, Antifa. What's your fucking white male? Throw a spear.
Oh, 6. Tomorrow night we're gonna have my friend Roxy on because we're gonna. I would like for us to talk about the Etsy store if possible.
Okay.
Yay!
She gonna have her own avatar, or is she gonna be on yours?
No, she's gonna have her own avatar.
Oh, very cool. Yet another one of your friends that we can torment.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and she's all for it. She's like the tiny, skinny, mini version of me.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
She is your mini me.
Greetings, motherfuckers. This is my mini-me, bitch.
Oh, Lord. What else are you going to sell?
She's actually going up to DC this month.
Oh.
And she's going to actually go to New York for a little bit. And she's going to go to Mood, that huge fabric store. And she's going to buy me a shitload of fabric.
When is she going to be coming to New York?
Sweet.
Around the 25th.
All right. Remind me, because I'll meet her in Manhattan if she's going to be up here.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's something I'm glad you told me in advance, because I'm not that far from Manhattan, but it's so expensive here just to take the local train to Manhattan. Each way is $18.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I'm local. That's actually local transit. It's not like I'm coming out of state or even out of area.
Dude,
I
that's
can
more
take an
expensive than
Good
Germany.
God, man.
Yeah, that's an express. That's like I get on the train here and there's no stops and I'm in Manhattan. But even if I take a local, it's the same. I'm just saying I'm on the express line. That's how close I am. And if I was even further from here, like taking the train from the Hamptons, to give you an idea, from the Hamptons to Manhattan both ways, I think it's like $60 round trip.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
And $60, and you're not even going out of state.
Yeah, that's literally just to go from one end of Long Island to the other.
You know, Scoob, I went from Wiesbaden, Germany to Warsaw, Poland at that price.
Yeah, that's how much the prices are out here. You got to realize it's up to $20 for a pack of cigarettes in Manhattan.
That's
Holy
ridiculous.
fuck!
Great fucking Scott.
That's worse than here.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah.
And we were bitching about 10.
Yeah, I know. Holy God.
Jesus Christ, 10? It's like
I may be mistaken because I haven't bought cigarettes in Manhattan in a long time. Back when I was taking classes in Manhattan, I think it was 2006. I was attending the Scratch DJ Academy in Lower Manhattan, and my sister would constantly annoy the shit out of me. Can you pick me up cigarettes? And I picked them up once or twice when I was in Manhattan, and I made a mistake because at the time it was about $20, but it could have went up higher. It could be over 20.
Hey,
So-
Burnside, did you not throw Irate Prostate a link?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I seen him in chat and went, "Oh yeah, that's the guy I forgot about." No, he was all the
You
way at
forgot
the
about
bottom
the penguin? Oh, you're fucked.
Hey, he was at
I'm
the bottom.
sorry, Mr. B, but I can't protect you from his little penguin army.
See, this is why I have the host room on the Chaos 120 Discord.
I hear
Yeah,
a turn signal.
He was near the bottom of my friends
Sorry.
list, so he was literally like one of the. He was like eighth from the bottom somehow because it's been so long since I talked to him compared to everyone else. So it was like, oh wait, you're online? Shit.
Yeah, this is why I have the host room and the Chaos 120 Discord, so this kind of thing doesn't happen.
We all get it, Commissioner Gory.
Which is why I have the police station so I can lock up all you psychopaths.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
That's why I have the red telephone. You okay?
Oh, hey, Irate.
Testing. Can y'all hear me? Is that right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Testing.
Yeah, we can
Is
hear you.
everybody there? Hello?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you, man.
now.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we
Something
can hear you.
happened.
We can hear you.
All right, we good. Hi, y'all.
So how you been,
Hello.
man? What's good? Prostate. Fuck.
I think Prostate's got a cutie on his lap.
Hold on. Let me tell him since no one's writing it in chat.
Oh,
What's
how
good,
could I find
Zoidberg?
that fun? Oh,
All right.
I'll write it in regular chat.
All right, everybody
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can
All
you
right.
hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
you're
Yeah,
good,
this
dude.
Fucking little gear thing up at the top. Sorry, y'all.
Gear.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
you
all
said
good,
little
man.
gear.
Sorry, I
Damn.
wasn't here in a timely manner. I apologize.
That's fine.
That's
I
all right.
didn't know where
Burnside.
I was hitting up the Prince of Queens to see what was going on. See if he was gonna get all sideways on anybody tonight. So I could do a little dog pile on somebody.
Okay, I need
Well,
you
I
guys to
hope
help me
at least
figure
you
out.
pay for cabs, Rare.
Sir Wolfie just messaged me wondering what Batman villain he is.
Hmm.
Anarchy. Anarchy. I like it.
That's a good question.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Was Anarchy a
Going
Batman?
Croc.
Yes, Anarchy was a Batman villain.
That's
So
Yeah.
Wolfie does have the option of Anthony Romulus, the werewolf.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's a more obscure one, but I'm a big fan of Professor Milo.
Werewolf by Night. Remember those?
No, not Werewolf by Night. Not that's don't that's Jack Russell, Werewolf by Night.
And who was God, what was that guy's? It was J. Jonah Jameson's son that was an astronaut.
Wait. That's Moonwolf. Or no, not Moonwolf.
But we're trying not to mix DC and Marvel. This is just
cool. It's
DC.
cool. It made me think about that for a second. So,
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's,
I'll look it up.
Something with the. No, I know what it is. It's just I can't remember.
Manwolf.
Manwolf, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You've got Manwolf, and then you've got Man-Bat.
Yeah, Man-Bat was Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I own every Batman comic from 1983 to I think 1999. I think 98.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. It's up to you then to figure out who's whom as far as the heroes and villains of the Batman universe.
All right. Not a problem. I pretty much have the whole Rogues Gallery memorized anyway.
Sweet. Yeah, because I have a feeling that Veteran Mountain Man's more of like a Mr. Freeze guy than a Bane guy.
But his avatar says Bane to me.
I know, but his personality is more like Mr. Freeze.
No,
But
it's not.
you're saying
He's not a cold-hearted bastard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some people who
not that cold-hearted.
You can see my avatar. Do you think that means you hold power over me?
That is fucking cool, man.
Mr.
No,
Freeze
I
isn't
hold
actually
power
all
over you
that
because
cold-hearted.
I have access to pictures that you don't want seen. Woo!
Ooh.
Oh!
Only person you hold power over is Burnside.
That's great.
No, I hold power over Burnside as to deciding whether or not I dress as Alberta Alligator.
Ugh.
I think since it's going to be more, you should dress as the Statue of Liberty.
No, man, it's Burnside.
No,
Yeah.
I'm coming as Harley Quinn.
All right, fine. Come as Harley Quinn. I'm just saying.
Especially since I'm going to be giving Diogenes shit.
Well, they did all those like damn gender
I asked him
like.
if he wanted to come on today, and I guess he's boinking the girl or what have you.
He better make sure he gets that cream for that chlamydia.
Oh.
Oh man, I can't wait till more. This is going to be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
And
You know-
he shouldn't pop in gonorrhea bumps either.
Oh.
You know, Scoob, I'm kind of sad I'm not going to be able to make it this year.
I know. I really wish you could come, man. It's going to be fun. I'm actually, I showed Burnside. I've been throwing together this outfit that I'm going to wear there. I told him, I said, when Ajax sees this, he's going to flip the fuck out. He's not going to want to be seen with me in public. Basically, I found a whole bunch of surplus, and I was putting together an outfit. I'm
right
going
back.
to wind up looking like Hawk from G.I. Joe.
Oh man.
Yeah.
See,
Kind of like, you know.
I guess next year then I should come out in my full Pirates Captain regalia. You know, my waistcoat, my frock coat, my kilt, my boots.
Bro, wear the whole thing. Seriously.
Hell yeah.
Burnside goes dressed as his avatar.
Everything but my axe.
I literally do.
Everything but my axe, because you know they won't let me wear my axe in public out there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, this is in Texas.
Hey, I'm in Oregon, and they let me wear my axe in public.
Oh, bitching.
Yeah, that is one of the good things about the left coast. They kind of let you get away with anything.
Hey, Tennessee, I could wear it too. Of course, in Tennessee, I could wear it while carrying a gun concealed. So,
Nice.
Nice. Now that is the ultimate crime stopper right there. You
yeah.
got a fucking axe, and then you've got a concealed handgun to boot. Guy robs anything, he's getting fucked.
I actually used to carry him, and I got caught with him once, and the cop let me go, but he took him away. He yelled at me. He's like, "You out of your fucking mind?" He's like, "Do you realize how much time you could get for these?" Because he ran my license and seen I had no priors. He caught me with a pair of butterfly swords. He goes, "You got anything on you?" So I shrugged and I just opened my flannel because I had them on where they were under each armpit.
Scooby 331, American Ninja.
Oh shit.
Well, I tell you this much: you don't get mugged. You carry. I mean, you're gonna get mugged, but it's gonna go your way if they. Yeah, give me a wild. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me pull it out. Shank.
Hey, you know, Scoob, I've never had a concern about somebody asking for my wallet when I've got my boarding axe on my hip. You know, people just avoided me with that thing. It's got a hammerhead on one end. It's got a giant beard on the other end. People just look at it and go the other way.
That is nice. Well, this is, believe it or not, this is like when I had to commute into the city and I was going to classes. I would arm myself with the shit when I was walking around Manhattan. Like, there's so many. Yeah, I had no problem with that either. Like the cop asked me, it's like, what is this for? It's self-defense. I'm not gonna lie to him.
Yeah, man. Back when I'm
not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, what's this for? Oh, it's in case I get a hangnail." Yeah, okay, up against the car. That's how that's gonna go.
Well, speaking of New York, let's get through an NHL break really fast here.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay, currently the New York Islanders are facing the Vancouver Canucks. They're currently at 9-10 in the first period. New York is up 1.
Sweet.
Nice. Let's see. Irving's not favorite team. I repeat, his not favorite team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have been defeated by the Buffalo Sabres 5-3.
Yay!
Currently, my Dallas Stars are tied with the Ottawa Senators just after the second period has ended. We'll see how that goes. The Edmonton Oilers are currently up 3-1 on the Arizona Coyotes with 6:50 left to go in the second period. And the Pittsburgh Penguins just edge out the Calgary Flames 4-3 in overtime. This, of course, was the NHL break brought to you by the Next 6 Minutes.
Thank you, Six.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon.
You're all under arrest.
Screw
Try and take us all.
You tell him, Mr. B.
I must activate the bat signal.
Yeah, we haven't.
Oh, you gotta bring Batty Bat, huh?
All right, here we go. Islanders, Vancouver. Oh, hell yeah. I'll definitely watch that. That's a good team, Vancouver. I'll always watch when the Islanders are playing any Canadian team.
Yep.
But does Canada have senators?
No, they have a parliament, man. So
that's what I thought. So what the fuck? I mean,
are we sure it's senators and not censors?
5 points for Tara.
She's on a roll tonight, huh?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know, Tara, actually, if they're censors, they're going to have to move to Rhode Island.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Why? What's happening with Rhode Island? I missed the news.
They just put a bill in the Senate that will cost you $20 to access porn or offensive material online.
What? Oh,
dude, the internet was created to watch porn.
Yeah.
Legit.
And share pictures of cats.
Legit.
The first website was a fucking porn site.
No. The first website was a U.S. military launch code site. The second website was a porn site.
Yeah,
okay, I'll do that.
So
The fact that you know this disturbs me, and this is why I say...
How's this? The first most popular site was a porn site.
Agreed.
The third site was a cat file sharing picture site.
And the fourth was a university. Yeah.
Oh,
wait, let me ask you guys. I used to know this site years ago when I was in college. My fraternity had a list of websites that we would use to fuck with people. And this website was, you'd send somebody an e-birthday card, or it didn't have to be a birthday. It could be for any occasion. And they'd open the e-card, and it would be playing music, and would show like all these beautiful, you know, like moving pictures of like meadows and like rainbows and puppies and all that sort of shit. And then when you get to the last page, it switches to like rock music, and there's a woman blowing a horse, and it's a cum shot, and it blasts all over her face.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That got made illegal, Scoob.
Oh, that's such a shame. That was a great website. I got punched in the mouth by so many
Scooby,
people
you
that I
just
sent
got
those
Mr.
to.
B demonetized.
It was monetized to begin with.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
be right back.
I feel you on that one, Frank.
Me? Come on.
When she gets back,
you guys see what I'm on every Wednesday. Monetized? Yeah, right.
Hey,
I'm trying to make a shirt shop and all that shit.
I got demonetized when they changed the YouTube partner program policies.
Oh, goy.
Yeah, I was actually monetized, man. I had 70-80% of my content was still monetized when that happened.
Damn, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, my Antifa videos had hit over 10,000 views. I was actually starting to get something out of it, and then they screwed me.
Balls.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Antifa, did you guys see the video that was up about 2 hours ago?
Which one?
You mean
Sargon.
the one with Sargon
and...
getting raided by Antifa?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched the first few minutes of that. That looked funny.
I just fast forwarded to it, and I fast forwarded to the spot where they show Antifa, and oh my God, they look like 10-year-olds.
They do, man. The skinny, pencil-necked little sons of guns. When they were out here in Portland, I went out to meet them. Half of them, my calves were bigger around than their waist.
Well, you know,
I ain't gonna fight you.
muscle mass is
They're afraid to come to Kentucky. We'll shoot them.
That's right.
muscle mass is not a prerequisite to pour coffee.
It is not.
Nice.
You know,
I'm actually-
Oh, jeez.
I feel you on that. They definitely won't come out to Kentucky or Tennessee or West Virginia because they get knocked into the
Kentucky-
barn and used.
Kentucky, you can have an
Oh,
open
Lord.
carry without permit.
Oh yeah, Tennessee's the same way.
Nice.
Open carry without permit.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool. I'm looking forward to when I leave Illinois.
Actually, in Oregon, in most areas, you can open carry without permit. It's just Portland, Beaverton, Tigard, Salem, and Eugene that you have to have a permit to open carry.
Yeah, you got to go through a fucking
Beaver
lawyer to
taint?
get
What?
a blowjob in this town.
Beaverton, Tigard, Portland, Salem, and Eugene.
Oh.
You said beaver taint?
Beaverton.
Beaver taint.
A-B-E-R-T-O-N.
Kinky.
Yeah, I heard of Beaverton before.
Yeah, me too.
I knew a girl actually used to live in Portland. She was showing me pictures of it. It's a beautiful city over there.
Or Beaver?
No. Her
Beaver,
beaver taint.
Yeah. Beaver taint.
Nice.
Gotta love that raspberry flavor.
Yeah.
You realize, Tara,
Drake smash the carpets?
that there are the beavers out here, so you know their fans are called the Beavers.
Nice.
They handle a lot
Yeah,
of.
well, my beaver's naked.
Your beaver's naked.
So does that mean at the local bar that you can go in and order beaver shots?
Oh,
Only if you're doing a handstand.
Nice.
and
Touche.
See, I think I take it to the depths and Six flips a switch and finds out there's a basement.
oh.
See, Scooby, six is you and me if we didn't do drugs.
I didn't really do drugs. I just stumbled upon them.
Oh, well, no, I didn't say we did drugs. I said yeah, I did say we did drugs. Okay.
You said Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here.
Dude, Something's messed up with Twitter. I just got your message, man.
It's me, Dave. I just opened. I got some stuff. Open the door.
Who is
Whoa!
I said it's me, man. Dave, open up the door, man. I've got the stuff. I think the cops are outside.
Out here. Nobody, God damn, I am.
Sounds like someone's on that Crackerade.
It's Cheech and Chong, man. Classic.
I remember.
Yes.
I got that album around here somewhere.
Is it on? It's on the first album, maybe.
Oh, I got all of their albums around here. I remember actually a couple of my buddies. They went and they bought the Vine, take the big ass rolling paper out of it.
Yeah, Big Bamboo, man. Of course.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I had that one too, man.
I actually. A buddy of mine owns a head shop around here. He has the thing where you can get the rolling papers where you can roll a joint where it's a continuous roll, like a roll of toilet paper, and you just make the joint whatever length you want it to be.
Well, yeah, like a French roll, but like where you don't have to glue the papers together.
Yeah, yeah. It's one long continuous strip with the glue going through the whole length of the strip. So I think the whole length of the thing, the whole length of it is like 20 feet. So I was actually at a session. Yeah, I was at the session when he actually rolled up the whole thing in one shot.
Uh-oh. Egg rolls. Egg rolls.
You smoked a freaking paper towel.
Well, thank you for calling Shitty Wop. How can I help
You want sweet sour pork? I give you sweet sour pork.
you? You want sweet sour pork? Do you want some fried rice with that?
Yo, goddamn Mongolians! Try to take down my shitty raw.
And then
Don't send no MSG. We got MSG. Don't worry about it. It's not bad. Good MSG. Take it home.
MSC, good for you.
Make your
It make you wagwa.
make your big man bigger.
You want chopstick?
You know, it's horrible. There's actually the Chinese joint by me. I went in there and I'm talking to the woman, and she was born here, but her parents don't speak a word of English. And she goes like this. She goes, "Yeah, I took over the business for my parents. You know, they don't speak the good English." My right hand to God. That's exactly how she said it.
Oh. Well, speaking of food, do you want to keep bantering or do chaos news?
Sure, I'm down for the news.
Tell me how many alligators Florida man's fornicated with. I'm dying to hear this.
good
Well,
Lord,
we're
always fornicate with alligators.
that's usually a guarantee. So, but this first story, I guess they should not have invited me because a big cheese festival apologizes for running out of cheese.
Oh man!
No!
Never invite the next 6
Wisconsin?
minutes if you have cheese, because he will eat it all.
Was it Wisconsin?
I do not share.
I do not share cheese, Batman. Go get your own.
That's an excellent Mr. Freeze, man.
I give
That's
cheese
more Bane.
to the people.
Well, I'm talking about you remember the original TV series Batman was played by Walter Slazak. Mr. Freeze was Walter Slazak. So he had that kind of stuff.
He had that German accent, I remember, because he was always yelling at his henchmen, Mach Schnell, Mach Schnell.
Yeah.
I love that shit, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Give me a second, my wife is bellowing.
All right, let's see. Cheech and Chong's first album was called Cheech and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
And then Los Chiquinas was their second album. That's the one with the I think the drive-in thing. And the Russians running out and they look at that. He says, "What is it? Looks like dog shit. Looks like dog shit. Pick it up, huh? Pick it up. Feel like dog shit. Feel like dog shit. Smell, what? Smell. Smell like dog shit. Smell like dog shit. Taste. Oh, taste. Yes, taste. Taste like dog shit. Tastes like dog shit. Good thing we're not stepping it. That's a classic, man. It's really a funny album. That's a good album.
Yeah. Let's see.
The Big Bamboo.
This looks like a British Brighton. Let's see where Brighton is. Anyhow, if you're going to promise a cheese festival, the one thing you really need is cheese. But organizers in an event in Brighton are now offering refunds after running out of the smelly stuff. They've been hit with complaints on social media with people calling it a shambles, with one simply saying, was expecting more cheese. The weather is being blamed for some traders being unable to get to the site. The Big Cheese Festival had promised a plethora of the finest international cheesemakers and mongers showcasing their amazing cheeses. But for some of those who paid £22 to get in, there simply weren't enough of those mongers. They love that word, don't they? Let's see. As well as the cheese organizers, invited guests to enjoy and indulge in our range of bars serving craft beers, liquor, wine, plus live comedy. Damn, that sounds like fun. Local bands and cheesy DJs performing a selection of jazz, funk, and get it, R&B. R&B.
I don't get it.
Brie is a kind of cheese.
Brie is a cheese.
Oh, okay. But the weather meant some
R&B. Brie.
That cheese went straight over your head.
You put fruit in it, dude. Seriously, you do.
Well, I don't. I don't like fruit in my cheese.
Yeah.
But the weather meant some artists and traders couldn't get to the site in Hovland. Sadly, due to this, a few compromises had to be made, and we are disappointed that a larger variety of cheese wasn't available, said the organizers. Following the complaints, the Big Cheese Festival has put out a statement on its Facebook page saying it's just as disappointed as yourselves as the event was disrupted by the adverse weather conditions. When in doubt, blame it on the weather.
That's right.
Organizers say they're now offering a 50% discount to next year's event for everyone who bought a ticket. One of the people said, judging by the negative comments, maybe it should be a bring your own cheese event instead.
Damn, that's harsh.
This one's even better. Were KFC running the Big Cheese Festival too?
Yeah.
That's kind of a burn.
Last week, right?
Yeah, they had chicken shortages at KFC. So
you had to say that.
Shortages at KFC. How is there not a riot?
This is Britain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that would be why.
Oh, if they had a chicken shortage in Grand Rapids, Michigan, they'd have a riot.
Oh yeah,
all the black people would have anything to eat.
Whoa, man! You just got Burnside even further demonetized,
dude.
Oh,
dude,
Lord.
dude.
Burnside's gonna have to start paying YouTube.
Like there.
This thing's
from Michigan. I know it's like that. That's not being prejudiced. That's true.
I'm not saying you were being. I'm just saying we're going to end up in limited state, man.
Burnside's going to have to start paying rent to YouTube.
Oh, boy. That or I'm going to have to start begging
Sorry,
to
I
get a live
apologize.
streaming thing.
We're just messing with you.
But, you know, Burnside, we can always go to Gab and live stream there, you know.
Does anyone even watch that?
I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
Oh, it'll be something to give a shot maybe one of these days.
Okay.
Well, at least he didn't say Nick.
Yeah, I didn't say that word.
Dropped out.
Let's see. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, hey, if you're going to get shot, you might as well be shot by a naked woman in Daytona Beach.
Oh, dear Lord.
What?
Dear Lord, another Florida man story.
Florida man got shot by Florida woman over a condom for the gator.
On Daytona.
From Daytona. A naked woman gunned down a man Saturday morning outside an apartment building and threatened witnesses before barricading herself inside her home, police said. Daytona Beach Police Chief Craig Capri said the suspect at one point aimed her firearm at people and asked, "Who wants it next?" At that moment, the group scattered away. The body of the victim, Patrick Robinson, 47, lay on the asphalt several paces from the apartment at 201 Shady Place when police showed up shortly before 11:30 a.m.
Well, there's the problem. It's called Shady Place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Latasha Reeves, 39, of Daytona Beach, was charged with second-degree murder. She is being held without bail at the Volusia County Beach Branch Jail. The suspect came out of apartment 2 naked and came out with a firearm, confronted our victim and fired a shot at him at point-blank range.
Damn.
Capri said less than an hour after the standoff ended. Police said she insisted on staying naked for several hours, even while in custody.
What?
I guess
Why?
Is it warm already there in Florida? An arrest report showed Reeves was behaving erratically after she was brought to the police station for a period of several hours.
She was on the meth.
She remained, I guess that raises the body temperature. I don't need these clothes. Too warm. Anyhow, she remained in the interview room naked and refused to put on clothes, according to police, because clothes are evil. Clothes are the devil. Daytona Beach police spokesman Lydia Longa said early on Saturday that a friend of the suspect had been arguing with the victim when the woman stepped out of her apartment and opened fire. Robinson, whose nickname was Ponytail, was pronounced dead at the scene. A police report released Saturday night included statements from a witness who said he saw Robinson talking to someone he didn't recognize. Then he saw Reeves exit the apartment and shoot Robinson while she was standing no more than 5 feet from him. Wow. Capri said Reeves barricaded herself in the apartment for a while after police responded. Reeves surrendered sometime after noon as a SWAT truck was rolling down South Palmetto Avenue and about to pull into the parking lot of the apartment building. Robinson suffered a single gunshot wound to the chest, according to the report. They were sending SWAT for the naked chick.
And this is why I own a 454 Casull. When you have to take out a SWAT truck with a single round, except no substitute.
Particularly if you're naked. During her interview with police, Reeves said she did not know who shot and killed Robinson, the report stated. But you're going to have to watch out for that hot brass, because if that hits a sensitive area, that's going to suck. Neighbors along the South Palmetto walked out into their front lawns and took photos and videos with their cell phones. They came outside after hearing the shot. This is why you should wait till your chamber cools down before you knock the brass out and reload the cylinder. Let's see. I was working outside and then I heard this loud bang, said Jerry Little, who said he owns 2 homes less than a block away from the shooting.
Did you say the guy's name is Shri Little?
Jerry Little.
Oh, okay. That just kind of blended together, and it sounded like you just said like Cherie or Sherry or something. Yeah, something like that.
That'd be funny.
Mon Sherry.
His name is Jerry.
His name is Mon Sherry.
Oh my gosh. Little said he saw the man who was shot collapse onto the ground. A short time later, he saw a distraught woman holding a cell phone to her ear, yelling, "He's dead! They murdered him!" he said.
Oh my God, you killed Kenny, you bastards!
Oh my gosh. The same woman was seated in the back seat of a patrol car about 30 minutes after the shooting. She kept crying as police with rifles took cover and waited for the suspect to surrender.
Surrender now. We know you are naked.
Julia
Did they show a picture?
I don't know. Let's see. Julia Sims, 51, who also lives on the east side of the South Palmetto, said she caught a glimpse of the naked woman and also saw up to 4 women running out of the apartment seconds after the shot rang out. They dashed out of the building as cops were showing up, Sims said. Whoa. Neighbors said the corner of South Palmetto and Shady is rife with prostitution and drug activity. Most Everyone who was standing out on the street assumed the shooting had something to do with either or both. From what I'm being told and from what the witnesses have told us, it's an ongoing dispute with neighbors there, Caprice said. I have, let's see, after receiving a signed search warrant, police entered the apartment and seized the firearm thought to have been used in the shooting, according to the report. Caprice said there were several eyewitnesses to the shooting and all of them were interviewed. Laura Kilgore, 47, lives in an apartment 1 block away on Hepburn Street with her husband and adult daughter. She said drug abuse and prostitution also spills out onto her block. That's why we're going to try and break our lease, Kilgore said. It's just too dangerous here for us. Well, I don't blame him. Let me see if I can find a picture of this individual.
Have they considered napalm? I hear napalm would fix that problem really well.
You know, napalm.
But it sticks like glue, man.
That's supposed to. I mean, if you got that much crap in the area, fuck it. Burn it. Burn it all. Burn it all down. Build it back up.
Cleanse it with fire.
Napalm sticks like glue, sticks to the bunnies and the rabbits, too.
They got
napalm sticks to kids.
Okay.
The next part you might not like very well because it says a torch. See the old lady sitting on the porch. Look what happens when I light my torch.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Okay, let's see.
Was it A10 flying high? Drop them bombs and make them fry. Napalm sticks to kids. Napalm sticks to kids.
That's a good one.
I remember that in the army.
It's the Vietnam. Yeah, it's the Vietnam version of the Band-Aid sticks to kids commercial from back then.
Yeah,
I remember that. Right? You know, we were still doing it.
I remember that. That was still said in the army.
Yeah.
Okay, you have the link to the story itself, and it's going to be the 12th picture, the last picture in the slideshow.
Oh, good Lord! I don't know if I want to watch this.
All right, where are we?
And the slideshow is about it's under whatever sort of video thing that they have.
I am lost. Where are we? Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be going past the top video all the way past
the Beach Journal. Oh, good Lord!
Yeah, she kind of looks like Thulsa Doom from Conan the Barbarian.
This looks like Redacted. Oh, the naked chick.
Good Lord. Good fucking Lord.
Yeah, you can just see her transforming into a snake monster.
She killed him. She shot him dead. Damn.
Let me see this thing.
Yeah, she is not pretty.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Poor thing to be ugly and crazy to boot. Ugh.
Can we say it's a trap?
If it's a trap, that means we got to send in Weibo to fight it, and then things are going to get really awkward really fast.
You could have just said she wasn't pretty. I'm gonna have nightmares though.
Yeah, you're gonna have nightmares of Weibo fighting that trap lady snake thing.
It's also
Yeah.
I
Like
was
that doesn't
hoping.
fucking haunt you.
She
Yeah, I was
looks like a
50
Muppet
foot
reject.
long.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be War of the Traps. Lovely.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Brown maybe. But maybe one is good.
Yeah, she looks exactly like James Earl Jones's character in Conan the Barbarian.
Yes, Conan, yeah, man.
Thulsa Doom.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I've got a beer here.
Yep, you and me
Okay,
both,
well-
man. I'm almost done with my tall boy.
I was thinking a darker version of Khan from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Let's see. Holy shit, stop sticks needed to halt drunken New Smyrna wrong way driver.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah. A New Smyrna Beach motorist was so drunk, police said, that she drove the wrong way down US 1, kept going as a blaring fire engine drove alongside her and only came to a stop after police used stop sticks to flatten her car's tires.
Florida woman.
Sandra Chiappone, 67, was charged with driving under the influence and was released on her own recognizance by a judge, court's record shows. As Chiappone headed down the northbound lanes of US 1 known as South Dixie Freeway in New Smyrna, oncoming motorists had to pull into parking lots and driveways to avoid colliding with her, report states. According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office report, a New Smyrna Beach fire engine was headed to a call around 11:13 p.m. Friday when the fire crew saw Chiappone turn south into northbound lane of Dixie Freeway from Washington Street. The fire crew from Unit 50 called dispatchers but tried to stop Chiappone, the report states. The fire engine pulled next to Chiappone with lights and sirens blaring but failed to get the attention of the lady, according to the report. Shortly after, Volusia County Sheriff's deputy spotted her headed down the northbound lanes, tailed by the fire truck with lights and sirens activated. The deputy caught up with her, and he also activated his emergency lights and siren to stop her, but she keeps going, reports stated.
Going and going and going.
Tara, how many times does Burnside have to say, quit driving down the wrong side?
The deputy then started driving back and forth between the left and right lanes in another attempt to get Chiappone's attention, but that did not work either, authorities said. New Smyrna Beach police authorized the use of stop sticks because of the danger posed, the deputy wrote in his report. As Chiappone went from a steady 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour, a police officer deployed stop sticks as she passed the 1600 block of South Dixie Freeway and flattened 3 tires, bringing her vehicle to a standstill after nearly 2 miles going the wrong way. When deputies made contact with her, she smelled of alcohol and was confused and stared blankly, the report states. Her blood alcohol content was 0.141.
Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, she blew twice. The first one was 141. The second one was 150. It's that's twice. That's twice the 0.08.
Yeah, so she still had stuff in her stomach, if it went up. Yeah.
She must have burped as she blew.
She was wasted. She was wasted.
Man, this is why I can't live in Florida. These people over there are retarded.
No, but you can come visit and swim in the springs.
Unless it's gator infested. I'm not swimming anywhere that's got gators.
All water here is gator infested.
Great, and I don't have to bring a shotgun somehow.
The story
they're
is
more
not gonna.
you than you are them.
Bullshit! They're dinosaurs. They're nature's fucking tank.
I'll go near you.
Why?
Just get you a bang stick. They're a 410 shotgun auto deploying.
Boomstick.
Pop it right there.
They're used for gator
hunting. Walnut stock, cobalt blue steel, S-Smart's top of the line. Shop smart. Shop smart.
Got
that. Give me some shit.
Nope. Can't get on that part. Sick.
Well, Burnside, this next story is not going to boost your confidence.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Drunk woman crashes car in parking lot, buys more wine.
Is this another Florida woman story?
Yep, Cape Coral, Florida.
Oh, God.
Fuck!
Oh, God.
A Cape Coral woman is in jail on DUI charge after police say she bought more wine after crashing into a Publix parking lot. 50-year-old Lisa Lehman is facing charges of DUI and hit and run. According to Cape Coral police, around 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Fuck's sake! Sunday, a customer came out of the Publix on Cape Coral.
Sunday, drunken Florida Gator woman crashed into alcohol store to buy more alcohol. Whoa, watching a pay-per-view.
At 8 a.m. Customer came out of the Publix on Cape Coral Parkway to find her parked vehicle damaged. As his victim talked to police at the scene, Lehman arrived, placed a brown bag in her car, and identified herself as the driver of the car. She admitted that she had hit and damaged the victim's car. Officers know that Lehman was having balance issues and smelled of alcohol. Okay, at 8 a.m. you have balance issues and smell of alcohol. Damn.
Oh, God.
I hit the car, officer. I didn't mean to.
You see, this is why you use milk for your cornflakes instead of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Dick Daniels, what?
Man.
But it's just saying, tastes the same.
Wine and grapes may be the same stuff, but that is not Welch's grape juice.
No, it's not. It's not even close. I'd say what's good though is a little vodka, right? You just take your vodka with your fucking no, it's the things it's Cheerios, right? Fucking it's so good. Or grits. It's good with grits too, man.
Hey, no,
it's gotta be late though.
Getting the grits, no vodka.
After 3 a.m., man, is fuck it.
You put the vodka on the grits and then you show your tits.
And then you spray the fucking bathroom.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm done.
EMS checked Lehman and found no medical issues, and officers conducted a DUI investigation, during which she failed several sobriety tests. Surprise! 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 Retarded. Lehman was arrested and booked.
That's when you should just surrender and say, "All right, take me in."
Yeah.
I'll try not to throw up in the back of your car, but no promises.
Take me home, officer. I'm drunk. Is that what you're saying, Burnside?
Well, that's what they do over here because they got better shit to do. They just drop you off at home, tell you to shut the hell up and go inside. Over there, though, I imagine that's a federal offense next to a violation of a domestic animal.
Hey, remember, there's no violation of domestic animals in Washington unless they're under 150 pounds.
So Antifa counts as domestic animals? Oh, lovely.
Yes, they do.
That's a federal offense I don't mind racking up.
So you're telling me in Washington it's legal to nail a Pomeranian?
Pomeranians are under 150
poor
pounds.
Baby bear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying hit, I'm saying
So it's legal. So it's legal to fuck a horse.
It's legal to fuck a horse.
Oh,
In 23 states, it's legal to marry your horse,
including Oregon.
I thought, okay, I misunderstood. I thought it had to be under 150 pounds for it not to be considered cruelty to animals.
Over
okay.
150 pounds.
Over 100. Okay, I was going to say, it's got to be a lot of like weirdos walking around Oregon like nailing poodles and shit, but okay.
No,
that
Washington State.
They didn't learn
The
from
one
the
above
kids
me,
who
one north.
Woman crashes her car in Florida parking lot, nails a poodle, goes in, buys wine, comes back out. Yeah. Lehman was
bestiality and drunk driving.
Oh, Lord.
Lehman was arrested and booked into the Lee County Jail. A search warrant of her vehicle, revealed an empty Chardonnay bottle under a seat, and the brown bag contained bottled Moscato. Moscato, really? A sweet wine?
That's the cheapest fucking shit you could buy. What a Jew.
That's...
I'm a cheap fuck. I only buy my Moscato because I'm a Jew.
Oh, Lord.
And you won't worry about monetization
before.
I'm 4.4% offended by that joke.
Hey, Burnside.
Yeah.
Boone's Farm is much cheaper than Moscato.
What the hell is that? I haven't even heard of that.
Boone's Farm, dude. Strawberry Hill.
Boone's Farm wine.
I used to drink Boone's Farm.
Yeah.
Same with
And then I got money.
Strawberry Hill.
Yeah, Boone's Farm. That's some real sterno bum shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's right up there with Wild Irish Rose.
Scooby, you know.
Oh,
when you're in
Wild
the
Irish
field
Rose.
and
That's
you
the
got
crazy
nothing-
shit they have over here.
Yeah.
It could have been Mad Dog 2020.
That's right.
Hey, it could have been Steel Reserve.
Mogan David 2020.
That's one of my favorite tall boys, the Steel Reserve. That's the
You
real
know what
red
Oh,
beer
you
shit.
are one sick fuck.
You know what I really miss? I haven't had in a good couple
Don't
of years.
ever drink that shit around me.
Brass
I will
monkey.
pour it down the fucking
Yeah.
face.
Oh, brass monkey. That's nasty.
Brass
stuff.
monkey, brass monkey, monkey.
Oh, I love the
Steel
brass
Reserve
monkey
gives you the
today.
fucking shits.
Yeah, I was
That
telling
happened with
Burnside, you
Budweiser.
know, I was thinking about maybe breaking open my absinthe if there was too many Florida men stories, but it's all Florida women.
I love absinthe.
Dude,
Well, and
I'd
I've-
love to drink absinthe if it wouldn't kill me.
And I've got the Danish stuff, absinthe, which was Van Gogh's favorite stuff. It's 65% alcohol.
Oh God, yes.
Nice.
See,
Well-
I have epilepsy. That shit will kill me.
Yep.
Brace
You
yourselves.
don't want to
We
drink the
have-
real absinthe then.
We have yet another Florida woman story.
Oh,
shit.
Dude. Fucking, like, what is this? The fourth
Colleen,
one?
what the fuck, man? I'm trying to get to like a Florida woman, not hate me.
Oh boy.
Colleen calls him like she sees him, man. That's all she can do.
Okay.
It was ladies' night apparently in Florida.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yoga instructor arrested for allegedly sneaking drugs into correctional facility.
Oh, man. Seriously? Now that's going to make my yoga class tomorrow very uncomfortable.
I bet
Bullshit,
it
you
was
don't do yoga. You just boink the teacher.
Hey now. Don't talk about it. All them older people are asleep while we're doing it.
A
you could-
South Florida yoga instructor found herself behind bars after she allegedly tried to smuggle marijuana and almost 100 pills into a Homestead correctional facility. Patricia Rosado, who teaches... Good question. Patricia Rosado, who teaches a yoga course at the Day Correctional
I'm getting another beer.
Institution, located off of Southwest 377th Street and 102nd Avenue, was charged with 3 counts that included possession of marijuana with intent to distribute and trafficking of ecstasy. The 68-year-old is being held on $62,500 bond. According to an arrest report, an investigation had taken place into possible drug smuggling at the facility. When Rosado arrived on Sunday to teach her class, officers found her carrying a radio with tape wrapped around it. Rosado told guards that the radio was broken and that she had borrowed it from someone else, but an odor of marijuana could be smelled coming from it. An officer discovered 5 grams of marijuana and 96 pills believed to be ecstasy inside. Rosado was arrested and transported to jail. Well, she didn't have to go far.
Yep.
I believe there's a woman's wing in most of these. Anyhow, well, when you're smuggling drugs into a correctional facility inside a radio, don't put tape on it because that's suspicious. And I know because I'm correct.
You got either Steel Reserve watermelon or Rebel like
Oh, stop that.
So you're telling me that Burnside's too red?
Bad Burnside. Bad. Go stand in the corner now.
Dirty.
I'm kidding.
Steel Reserve piss off Terra.
Don't you fucking dare.
Hey, Tara.
Do it.
Sad
Do
better-
it. Do it.
These guys better taste the alcohol. I'm over here drinking the pasta.
Nightcrow, if you let him do it, I'm beating your ass too.
What's going on now? What are
I'm
we doing?
making popcorn.
Oh, shit.
You're about to get beat down, brother.
I would have some popcorn, but you know what? I'm about to crack open a thing of Steel Reserve watermelon.
Don't you there, because then I have to beat your ass and NightCrows.
This is why I'm making popcorn. I gotta make popcorn for the team.
So Terry, you're telling me that Burnside doing that is too redneck for you?
Yes. Dude, you know what? The homeless guys here drink that shit.
Awesome.
At least I'm not drinking. At least he's not drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh fuck no! I will.
I'd
not
rather
drink
him
that.
drink Pabst.
Fuck no! I'm not drinking Pabst. I'm not drinking Pabst, and I'm only drinking Busch if I'm hanging out with Evil Bill, and that's because, well, he really likes to drink that stuff. And when I buy the stuff I drink, we all get really plastered, and it becomes like an episode of Metalocalypse live.
Just remember, when you come to New York to visit this summer, the standard fare around here is 40 ounces.
So Tara,
I'm cracking the beer.
You did not. Don't.
I cracked the beer.
Let's hear it.
NightCrow, is this real?
Tara's calling for you, man.
Tara, is it too redneck to make your own?
Count them. She's got 2 hands for beating ass.
You want to borrow my pedals?
Looks like Ultron took over.
I got NightCrow.
Holding a flogger with barbed tip.
Did he really open a can of Steel Reserve?
Yep.
All right, that's it. I'm actually gonna bring the strap on. And I'm gonna fuck you both.
Pinky.
Without lube.
Oh my gosh.
Tara, let me.
And you guys won't know it because I'm gonna drug you up and then I'm gonna take pictures of you with a fucking alligator.
Tara, my only request is if you're gonna use a strap-on them, you gotta have to bring a bit and a bridle too. That way you can really do it justice.
You know, Tara, I do have a bit.
Tara, you gotta go through Kentucky to go up there, so I can lend you some stuff.
Awesome.
Tara, you know, I can always send you a bit.
What was
On
that,
that
Mountain
note-
Man?
I said I can always send you a bit. I know Sir Frederick out here. He makes all that stuff.
I can make ball gags.
Yeah, but ball gags ain't as good as a steel bit.
Oh, you might need one soon. 'Cause I just took a taste of that Steel Reserve.
How you gonna have the shit? You nasty, nasty.
What was that?
Don't you ever
Kitten's
do
over
that
here
around
making me cry. She's picking on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hate to interrupt this this exchange, but how about another NHL break?
Oh, go right ahead.
Let's hear the updates.
Okay, the updates are the Stars and Senators are currently knotted at 2. They're in overtime. We'll see how that turns out later. Edmonton is up 3-1 on Arizona with 9:42 left in the third. Let's see. Good news, the New York Islanders are up 2-0 on the Vancouver Canucks with 13:57 left in the second. And the Calgary Flames and Toronto Maple Leafs still lost.
Of course.
So we will see how things turn out at the end of this broadcast. Carry on.
No Red Wings, huh?
Not
Oh,
tonight.
by
That's
the way,
tomorrow.
Burnside.
Yeah.
Even Katrina says Steel Reserves are fucking nasty.
Oh, she probably drinks King Cobra. She can shut the hell up.
No, actually, she doesn't.
Ooh, Ultron.
Say what now? You went all goofy and stuff.
I said no, she doesn't. She drinks Fireball.
You see, I like Fireball.
Irish Rose like George Killian.
Oh,
Irish
George
Red.
Killian. George Killian's the one thing I definitely have to try. But the one problem I have with Fireball is Jack Daniels and I don't go good together. Whenever I have Jack Daniels, I turn into a psychotic asshole. Just ask Nightcrow.
Drink Jim Beam. It has less of an asshole quotient.
Like Jack Daniels is like my family lineage's curse. The last time my father had Jack Daniels in his system, he literally put on the Norse face paint and went, "I'm gonna kill those motherfuckers," and never specified what motherfuckers he was gonna kill, and went running through the middle of nowhere with an axe.
I think Jose Cuervo is mine.
You know, Burnside, the last time I had rum, I did that. So I got to stay away from the rum.
Yeah,
I drink gin, I get mean.
We got really plastered on the weekend after the 4th. And it's just somebody wound up telling my dad about some of the shit that's going on over in the homeland. And, I'm going to kill those motherfuckers. Oh, in the name of Thor and Loki and all that. And he just went on this drunken tangent. My mom was just like, "Shut the fuck up. You're going to scare everybody. Shut the fuck up." And I'm like, "I'm going over here." And she's like, "No, you're going to help me calm him the fuck down." And I'm like, "Oh, hell no. I don't come between a man and his murder weapon." Like, "He is your father." "Yes, I know what he is capable of."
Never get between a man and his axe.
At least you didn't get drunk enough where you woke up in the field in a rain and people were fighting with foam sticks around you.
Thankfully, no one was fighting with foam sticks. There's a whole bunch of fireworks going off and stuff. So
that happened to me.
Oh God!
That
We had.
I never got that drunk again.
Oh Lord! We had like the week after the 4th of July festival, and people were blowing off fireworks. So everyone probably thought he had a PTSD episode.
What was that?
That was somebody playing the old snot rocket.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Sorry about that.
Probably Burnside because he's snorting that damn Steel Reserve.
Nah, not this time.
Oh boy. Oh, we have a Florida man story.
Florida man here to rape your gators.
Well, gators aren't what he was attempting to. Yeah, let's see. A former NASCAR driver arrested. What's that?
Was it llamas?
No.
Okay.
Llamas.
Former NASCAR driver arrested in Florida for allegedly attempting to have sex with a minor.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay then. That was unexpected.
Well, his
minor is a child, or minor is in like a guy with the helmet with the torch on it and like a pickaxe.
No, this was that would be nice if it was
OR. EROR.
Yeah.
Any specifics?
Yeah, this one's an OR. Yeah, damn. A former NASCAR driver has been arrested on a federal charge of trying to entice a minor to sex. The Orlando Sentinel reports the 59-year-old Rick Crawford was arrested Thursday in Lake Mary after he had been communicating about sex with an undercover sheriff's deputy posing as a 12-year-old girl. Authorities say Crawford and the undercover deputy were communicating for more than 2 weeks when he negotiated a time and place to meet up. Court records show Crawford agreed to pay between $50 and $75 and that they would meet in a parking lot. Crawford told investigators he didn't believe the girl was 12 and would not have followed through with sex if she turned out to be underage. He is being held on no bond at the Seminole County Jail. Court records did not list an attorney for Crawford. Crawford raced in NASCAR Truck Series from 1997 to 2013. Wow. No word if he was on To Catch a Predator.
That's my favorite ICP song. To Catch a Predator. That's a good fucking song.
Did they say how old the kid was?
There was an officer posing as a kid, and the kid was supposed to be 12 years old. So he thought he was going to go and bang a 12-year-old.
Oh, so this is literally just like that ICP song, which is
pretty much. Yeah, so his ass is in jail, and all the real 12-year-olds are safe from him, at least for the time being.
You stick his dick in a blender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this.
Let me put him in my basement. You'll never look at another child again.
You know, he's lucky in Florida and he's not in New York, because if he went to prison here,
I'm sure Rikers would grind him.
Rikers, he'd be lucky if he just got into Rikers. That's just that's like basically county, but for like New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, no. If anything, if he got found guilty here, they'd probably send him to Fishkill. And you don't want to go to Fishkill.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Rapey, shanky.
Serious.
Not a lot of fun.
That's one of the places where they'll actually put your head between the bars, like force it through, so you get stuck, and they'll run a train on you till you're dead.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's worse. That's officially worse than Cook County Prison. Oh, damn.
You know what it is? There's a lot of things that get buried around here, but our prison system in New York is probably one of the worst in the country. I know a lot of people cite other ones, but pound for pound, because so much shit gets hushed. You know, I think the only place we're like on par with California as like the brutality of our screws.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. If it was a pedophile, I'd be the type of correction officer to turn the other cheek. I don't see a thing.
No, I'd be the crazy one. I'd be like, all right, here, let me throw you in with these people over here. All right, you guys got 10 minutes. I come back. All right, well, he died of natural causes. Well, this sucks. Sir, why did you defend this pedophile? I didn't. I sent him straight to the slaughter.
This one died of explosive diarrhea. A lot.
Excessive anal penetration. Who did it? No idea. I'm not going to ask. just toss him with the real 1488 and toss him with the Aryan Brotherhood. We hear you like to violate children. We're going to violate your butthole for the Führer. Yo! Rape. What? Not a good joke?
No. I was actually just watching the news. I'm reading a headline. Judge denies Bill Cosby's request to dismiss his sex trial appeal.
Of course the judge did, man.
Yeah, they're gonna hang that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
He'd been doping girls and raping them for years. Of course he's gonna finally get strung up.
Shit. Unbelievable, man. Just it's hard for me to grasp. I mean,
did he do that, or that he was that kind of sick pervert?
Both. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's the disbelief. It's not like I'm choosing his side or anything like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying. I'm nearly 40, and my entire life the man has just been, you know, it's fucking Dr. Huxtable. So.
I get you, Scoob.
Well, Albert. Hey.
Yeah, hey. I used to love to show picture pages.
What were you saying, Mountain Man?
I was saying I'm kind of in the same school with you. I'm nearly 40, and I mean, I remember seeing him on TV even before he was syndicated, but the man was a sleazebag, man, for many, many, many years, up until like 2005.
Yeah, I know. And it's just, I think it's just the shock of it, you know? It's one of those things. It's like I'm having a lot of trouble wrapping around it. I mean, obviously, I want the guy to go to trial. It's a given, you know, but it's just the same time. It's the disbelief of it. I mean, I'm sure I had the longest time. I had the same problems like when Michael Jackson got brought into court. It's one of those things where it's so out of left field. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like finding out that Jesus was a cross-dresser.
I feel you.
It's something that you would never expect to hear. Yeah, that's why I use such an absurd example. You know, I mean, it's just the shock of the whole thing. It's just, It sucks. I want him to go and get, you know, and I want justice to be served, and I want him to have his day in court. But at the same time, it's a sickening thought.
Yep, it is.
Oh.
Yep.
It's like nothing is sacred anymore.
No, nothing is sacred.
God,
You've got a crazy society today that glorifies idiocy, inept retardation, violent pornography, and every type of absurd thing you can think of.
Yeah, I know, and I have to go and friggin' wade through it tomorrow for hours because I got class.
Thanks a lot, Mr. B. Now I have the song Violent Pornography stuck in my head.
You're welcome. And you also have the smell of Steel Reserve. Naha!
Nope. Luckily, because you're in Chicago and I'm in Florida.
Good for you then.
I swear, I come and visit you. I find that in the fridge. It's not going to be there when you get up.
Well, you better hope I got more money to buy regular beer instead of Tall Boys, because that's all I got for Tall Boys.
I'll buy the damn beer if I have to.
Thank you. I could really use some decent Guinness.
Now, see, that's a woman.
Yeah, that is a woman. That's a good woman.
Yeah. Buy your fucking beer, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to a man's heart is not his stomach, but his liver. Oh.
Guinness.
We'll go out to an Irish pub so I can have a black and tan.
Oh, fuck yeah. We got a million over here.
Patty's Day. I'm not looking forward to that. Thank God I don't drink anymore, but still.
No, I love St. Patrick's Day. I'm contemplating telling work I want to take the day off, but I think they're probably going to take a look at me and go, no. They're like, but I'm not Irish, but we know. Oh.
I'm going to be, I guess I should announce this already. I'm going to make a Cinco de Mayo video.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Do it. That's the day you threw the French out of your country. Napoleon came over there with, I am going to tell you how to run your fucking country because I am Napoleon. Kaboom, kaboom. And you have blown apart my forces. I get the fuck out of here. Oh. Leave my tears at the croissant.
Vato, we show you where to stick your croissant, essay.
No one expects Spanish Inquisition.
There you go, 6.
You know, the only thing I am looking forward to, I'm going to try to make maybe 2 videos because I don't want to conflate them when I go in on the 17th. I'm probably going to try to film some of the pipe bands. And, yeah. But other than that, I am going there specifically hunting SJWs.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's specifically why I'm going to the St. Paddy's Day parade. I'm looking for these little fucktards that are going to be trying to protest.
Well, you know, Scoob, I'm going to be pulling up the May Day protests, so...
Yeah, same here. I'm doing that one. I'm doing the one on the 24th when they're going to be in there marching.
I have to make sure that I'm not sick for May Day this time around so I can actually fucking take part in it and keep watching shit.
Now, May Day, that's the one where all those little fucking retarded communists are going to be running around, right?
Oh, yeah. You weren't here. You weren't here when I told Burnside and 6 about it. The Glitter Block in Portland is going to be doing the May Day primary in Portland, and they are the disabled challenge, self-identified trans whatever.
Throw them in the fire. Fuck them. You know, the thing about May Day is we have a very special history in Chicago for fucking May Day, and these Reds want to fucking ruin it with their goddamn sodomy. We actually had an actual anarchist event that happened in Chicago on May the fucking 1st. We actually had a giant, practically a giant union riot occur on May the 1st, and 8 actual anarchists got fucking hung under false charges, and quite literally, you know, it came out like 30-40 years later that each and every single one of these people that were hung for this riot that occurred were all innocent.
Well, that's heartbreaking, obviously.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, well, it's actually funny and sad in one way or another, but they were actually going to hang a couple. There was a Mr. and Mrs. Parsons. Allegedly, Mr. Parsons was the guy who made the firebomb or pipe bomb, depending on who you ask. And the Mrs. Parsons was trying to organize people. And they decided not to hang the Mrs. Parsons. And basically, and in revenge for them hanging her husband, she basically had a whole bunch of counter demonstrations and a whole bunch of, investigations and blah, blah, blah. And then later on down the road, she actually got a park on the north side named after her, Parsons Park. The funny thing is the cops really didn't like that, but, it was kind of good.
Burnside, that's better than Che Guevara Park.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, fuck Che Guevara Park. As much as I don't like the North End.
Piece of shit.
Black people are not allowed in Che Guevara Park.
Racist commie piece of shit.
Yeah, there's a Che Guevara Park in Portland.
Glorified.
My concern is actually
we should petition that they change the name to something more patriotic.
Well, it's right off Chavez.
Where's that fucking statue of Lenin, man?
Yeah, that thing needs to be removed too.
That's in Seattle, Washington.
Seattle?
Yep, Seattle, Washington.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
My concern is when I'm going to be going in on May Day, I'm not going to go. I don't think I'm going to go to Manhattan. I think I might actually go into Brooklyn because Burnside. Yeah, that's where BAM is located. That's
what they do is get you some fucking old men from Little Odessa and take those motherfuckers with you.
Hell yeah.
And let them show them what the reality is. Because I guarantee you they got scars and fucking broken bones, man, that didn't heal properly and shit.
I picked me up some plates for me to wear down into Portland because I ain't about to get shot when I go May Daying.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to worry about getting shot here. But God, I am going to be pissed if these commutards decide they're going to come out and have all sorts of fucking lighting dumpsters on fire and having sex with them bullshit. Because, really, in this city, May Day actually fucking means something. There's an actual story, there's an actual event, there's an actual lesson to be learned. I don't need these sodomists running around trying to fucking communize the shit out of it.
We Mountain Man.
Watch out, Burnside. If you keep saying sodomite, you might have to boot yourself.
Yeah. It's like
Mountain
poor minions.
They have it set up down here now. They have these new things. Hold on. Hey, Mom, what was that thing you said that they had over by Camilla's house? That they were shooting over by her house and the cops just showed up. No one called them.
The spotter. Shot spotter.
Yeah, the shot spotter. They have these things now that are built in to. They have sensors built in all over the place around here. If a gunshot. Yeah, it gives you a GPS location, and the cops can respond within under, I think, like 2 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, not just that. There's also all the facial recognition software that's connected to it, so they know immediately who shot the gun, where they are, who they are. It's connected to the database. I told this to Pox. It scared the hell out of him. He's like, Jesus, it really is a police state in New York. I go, well, yeah.
I know, but here in Portland, they've refused to put that shit in. Shit, man. In Oregon, it's illegal to have an automated speed trap.
Well, the thing I was getting at is also I don't have any like plate or any. I don't even have a vest, to be frank about it. But I wouldn't wear that anyway, just because if I'm going to be in Brooklyn. I did it years ago, free running. I wasn't particularly great at it. I wasn't able to do flips or anything, but I could, get across rooftops. And if these guys are going to go after me, I can get away from them. But if I'm weighed down at all, even though I'm a cripple, and I walk with a cane because of my one leg, look, I'll be frank with you. I got about 2, 3, 4 dozen Walmart ninjas with bloodthirst in their eyes. I don't give a shit if they're the size of Smurfs. I'm still going to run like hell. So
the last thing you want to do is get mauled by Smurfs, man.
Yeah.
Well, see, there's a company out here in Portland that's making polyurethane plates that weigh about 2 pounds each, and they're buoyant in water.
No way!
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
and I bought them at the last gun show so that I can put them inside my jacket.
Oh, very cool.
Let me know when they start developing more of those, because we're definitely going to want to buy some of those.
I'm sorry, Sir Wolfie. What were you asking?
You said 3 or 4 Walmart ninjas, right?
No, I said 3 or 4 dozen. I said if I was getting chased by like 3 or 4 dozen of them, I'm gonna run. Well, even a dozen at this point. I'm getting old and long in the tooth.
Yeah, but I think they'd think I'm crazy because I just look at them, pop my neck, and say it looks like a fair fight.
Well, you're a trans-dimensional deity. I mean, can't you shoot like lightning down from the sky or something, or summon brony lords to violate their existence?
Brony lords.
I will smite ya.
I would honestly, I tried to at least maim them, but since De Blasio is the mayor and Antifa has a free pass in Manhattan and a free pass in the outer boroughs, I'm not going to fuck with Antifa or BAM on their turf if I don't have to, just because I'm automatically the one who's at fault because they're Antifa or BAM. De Blasio's making this
bullshit,
claim.
but yeah, I know what you mean.
It's actually, he said, he's gone and protested with them.
See,
the mayor of New York City.
That's why I've got 3 brand new flip open Kershaws, and I've got my concealed carry. So Ted Wheeler has made it very apparent, even though he's a progressive jerkwad, he's not going to support Antifa or BAM. So if they come after me, the body armor should protect me good enough to put a few of them on the ground and make them think twice.
Just get this around you. Check. I want you to think about this. Within, I want to say 5 blocks of each other, you want to do like 6 degrees of separation. There is BAM and Antifa, Black Lives Matter.
Oh, shit.
What's her name? Lena Dunham, Amy Schumer. These are all within 5 blocks of each other. Lena Dunham, Amy Schumer. What the fuck is the other one's name? I mean, I'm naming like the worst of the worst, but they all live within like walking distance of each other. It's really fucked up. Oh yeah, Akila, obviously. And what's the name? What is that other bitch's name? The one with that she always wears that tablecloth on her head.
You mean Anita Sarkeesian?
Sure.
Oh, that was going to be my next guess.
No, she wears the tablecloth up her ass.
Yeah, they all live in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn. They're all within walking distance of each other. That's their name. Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're all in the same neighborhood.
Oh.
That's the people I'm actually going to... There might be a chance if I go in on May 1st, you're going to see those people. Like, I'll be walking and like, oh, you know, like talking about shit. And then all of a sudden I'll look like, oh, yeah, look, there's Beyonce and Jay-Z with that kid of theirs.
Man, I hate those bastards. Jay-Z's a fucking satanic retard. And Beyonce, it's just Beyonce. I don't fucking
She's
like
possessed
her in
by
general.
demons.
Okay. This is gonna make Burnside hate me. But Scooby, if you get a chance to actually like get near Beyonce, would you call me and you know see if she'll talk to me? I actually like her.
Why do you like that goat whore?
Why do you like Nasty Ass Steel Reserve?
I like Steel Reserve because it's not made by the damn devil, and it's the only thing I can afford currently.
Yeah, well, she has a good singing voice. At least, you know.
Do they not have natural light in Chicago?
Here's the question to ask those fucking assholes. If they're communists, why don't they just go ahead and give all their goddamn money to the poor right now?
Because they're bullshit liars.
Exactly.
They're bullshitovics.
Get them on camera saying,
I'll be honest. If I get close enough and I start talking with any of them, it might go sideways fast.
It probably will, but you could whoop their asses.
That's my whole point. But, you know, that's the whole thing. The only one I'm actually a little bit concerned about probably is Chris Cuomo because he is a fucking psychopath. If I ran into him...
He's a sack of shit.
Are you kidding me? Bro, he's in the best. He looks like a fucking Ken doll when he removes his shirt. The guy's ripped because all he does all day is fucking, you know, sit there and hammer and sickle and fucking lift weights. Jeez. That's Chris Cuomo. He's in great shape. I'd actually he's the same height as me too. Yeah, I know that, bro. I'd fight dirty as fuck. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking forehead to the nose, easy. Right. Yeah.
Yep. Good man.
Oh, hold on. Let me check my shoelace. Bang! And then we're going to go from there. But the thing of it is, he's the only one I probably wouldn't want to get in the mix with. But the rest of them, but again, I'm not going there to brawl with these people. I'm actually going to try to like film this and get some reconnaissance and, you know, like show the show people on YouTube, look, this is what these crazy little communist motherfuckers are doing. But the thing I'm concerned about,
I'm hoping if I ever get to make it to Mayday, I can have just like a nice little bit of memory for the poor bastards that got hung on false pretenses, because that's what the whole fucking thing in this city is supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about the communist revolution. It's supposed to be about workers' rights. And 8 anarchists that got hung because long story short, when the whole riot broke out, there's a miscommunication on both ends. Everybody's seen a whole bunch of mysterious looking motherfuckers moving over to this one building where everyone was, previously protesting, doing whatever they were doing. And they were having a big ass meeting there, and like, all right, well, work sucks. What can we do about it? And the cops were like, hey, well, all these people are going over here. I don't know. Maybe we should go check it out. So the cops go over there to check it out. A couple of people go, what the fuck are you doing here, PD? And they go, I don't know. What the fuck are you doing there? What the fuck are you doing here? And then, argument breaks out, whatever. Everybody storms out of the building. It's like, oh, shit, the cops are raiding us. And then somebody on one side or another throws a bomb, kills one of the cops. Next thing you know, it goes into a full-scale riot. After the dust settles, 8 people get hung. That's what it's supposed to fucking be about. It's not supposed to be about Che Guevara, Mao Zedong, Joseph Stalin, the rest of those dick-licking motherfuckers.
Well, you know what I say? Don't bring any weapons with you. Just bring a couple of cans of Aquanet and bring a Bic lighter, because a lot of these fucking communists, they got those fucking gigantic hipster beards.
Yeah.
And hoodies.
Just set their beards on fire.
That's
Hey,
not
now, Scoob, I got a beard.
smart, Scoob. You're
I ain't no hipster. I got a beard, but I ain't no hipster.
Yeah, exactly. You look probably well kempt. It doesn't probably look like there's squirrels living in your face. Like,
Oh no, I brush it every morning. I get up, I brush my beard, I comb my beard. I do the rest.
No, I'm not knocking people having beards, bro. If you ever see Diogenes, he looks like Gandalf the Red.
He does look like that.
Yeah, seriously. But I'm saying, like, no, these hipsters, you see him walking around, and the guy weighs like 180 pounds, and 30 of it is beard. And that's the problem. They don't trim it. It's not neat. Their breath fucking stinks. I can't stand. And seriously, you know what? If I smoke cigarettes, that's what I would do. I would just fucking flick cigarettes at these bastards all day and watch them ignite. But that's what I'm saying. Seriously, if you're gonna go in there, they got all those rainbow flags they run around with. They're not even gay. This is the thing that I feel bad for the gays. They usurp the rainbow from those people. But seriously, everything they have is like always like very flammable. Go in there with a can of Aquanet and a lighter. You don't even need a piece.
That's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, I joke about it because they're trying to destroy the country, and if you don't joke about it, you're going to give yourself an ulcer.
Yep.
You guys know me. I love this country like probably more than anything. And when I see this shit all day, every day, all day I see it when I leave this house.
Well, this last election,
the choir here.
Yeah.
I mean,
enough to make you go nuts and become a vigilante, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I've bled in Kosovo and in Turkey, and it makes me wonder just what these people actually understand that this country is about. Because I did it because it was the right thing to do, not because I believed in the president or whoever was in Congress. I mean, at the time, I disagreed with the president that was in office when I signed up.
Yeah, same here.
Talking about military.
Yeah.
I'm ex-military myself.
When did you serve?
Oh God, you're gonna make me remember that far back.
Come on now, unless it's in the 90s, I don't want to hear.
It was in the 90s.
Really?
I'm 42, man.
Oh shit! Then you and I were probably in during the same time frame.
Probably.
I tried to enlist back in '97.
Yeah.
And I got denied. They told me I was a calculated risk. Unfucking real.
That's because you're Falcone.
No, it's because I made the mistake when I
enlisted in '96.
Nice. Yeah, NightCrow. NightCrow was in from 2011 to 2012.
Yeah, see, I was 98 through 2005.
Nice.
I was in for 6 years, and they medically discharged me with a pre-existing condition I didn't know I had.
Yeah, see, they drummed me out after I dislocated both ankles and blew out both lower legs.
I didn't even.
I got discharged from Marfan syndrome. And you know what they said? They said you were born with it. You don't get the shit.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, your stuff will heal," and it's like I've never been able to run again. So,
yeah, but see that kind of shit. You got to get a lawyer, and you'll eventually get your shit, dude. Lawyer, that's the game, man.
Oh, I know, and I'm part of it.
I mean, they stack it that way. They rigged the deal, so you have to.
I know, and I've got a lawyer, and I'm part of the VFW.
I'm just the type of person. I'm tired of it. Tired. If you know what I mean.
But they count on that shit. See, they count on that. You know, that nobody's going to do anything. Right?
I'm also the type of person. If I don't earn it, I don't deserve it.
Mm.
If that makes any sense. If I don't earn my money, I don't deserve it.
You know,
yeah, I'm the same way.
I'll still work even if I've got disability. I just want to make sure I've got medical coverage for the injuries I've received.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing too. You know, I'm out because I'm a crippled New York State employee. I got injured on the job, and my whole thing is, I don't want to check. You know, from comp. Give me a job. I'm intelligent. But this is the problem. I applied for the civil service. When I applied for the test, I was told how long till I get the call. They said 36 months. I go, okay. Damn. So I wait the 36 months for the test. I take the test. I go, okay. I get the paper in the mail with the score. I wait 6 months. I didn't hear anything. I called the woman. I go like this. I go, listen, I applied for the thing and I passed the test. She said, okay, when did you take the test? I go 6 months ago. She goes, oh, that's it? She said, if you don't hear anything from us by February 1st, 2019, call this office again.
Yeah, that sounds asinine to sell.
That's Cuomo's New York.
That sounds like Governor Brown's Oregon as well.
What I was told specifically, and Six can vouch for this, I told him this a while ago. When I was working for New York State, I was working part-time. The reason I was working part-time, they would only give me 36 hours a week.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I was trying to get full-time, and I asked my supervisor, how will I get, 40 hours? And he said, you really want to work full-time? I go, yeah. He's like, you didn't hear this from me. You have to make a $5,000 cash donation to the Democratic Party of New York State, and you can get a job here.
Fuck.
Seriously, bribery.
Yeah, dirty as shit, man. Dirty as shit.
That's fucking just filthy.
Yeah. It's so open here. This is part of the reason I went to more, and this is why I started on Minds and doing all this shit. I'm trying my best to get like a camera to film this shit. It is naked. Just the way that shit gets done out here. It's unbelievable, the corruption.
Scoob, do you have a GoFundMe?
Huh?
You have a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I do have a GoFundMe. It's just they won't let me
send
use
it to me.
All right. It's the thing is they won't let me use it now because they want me to connect it to my Facebook with my real shit. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I don't even use Facebook. But
send me some way to send you funds, and I'm gonna shill you out to all my listeners.
Get Streamlabs and hook it up to your YouTube. Hook it up to your what is that called?
If I have to, I'll send you $200 to get you a freaking camera to show that shit off.
All right, I'll set everything up.
Hook up Streamlabs to your YouTube thing, and the next time you stream,
yeah, get Streamlabs and hook it up to your PayPal. They don't ask for your Facebook.
Nope.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. Because definitely.
But we definitely got to get you some money if it's that bad in New York, because it ain't that bad here in Portland. I mean, it's corrupt as all hell, but it ain't that bad.
Oh, it's disgustingly bad. I can't even tell you the stories. It's
you guys want to hear news?
Yeah.
They're trying to pass a bill to ban semi-automatic weapons.
Oh,
did you see that? Florida?
Nothing but Democratic signed it. But do you want to hear the kicker? One Democrat from Kentucky signed it. He's from Bowling Green. Bowling Green's a college town. That's a liberal town. Fuck them.
But you know he's going to lose his position because of that.
Nope.
Right?
The other 4 Kentucky representatives are Republican, and they're all gun owners.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen with that shit.
Well, did you
we
hear
were talking about the 4D chess the other night, right? Was that this group where we were talking about how he said, I'll look into shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking to you about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I seen the red elephants were covered.
I got faith. I got faith in this country and the people in it. Fuck this government shit.
Yeah.
The kicker is that bill that they're trying to pass breaks the First, the Second, and the Fourth Amendment.
It does, because I was looking at it, and it allows them to confiscate guns without due process.
They can't confiscate them, man. No, that's Fourth Amendment.
I agree. I agree.
It's also trying to get rid of the grandfather clause.
Yep.
See, this is why when I was talking the other night with you guys, I'm glad Irate mentioned it, because this is why Trump played this game with them. We thought that we knew everything that they were going to try. Now you know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I knew they wanted this when they started.
Yeah, but you didn't. Control. Yeah, you guys didn't know it was going to be this naked. They really are insane. These fucking people. They really.
They've got
they're fucking evil. That's what they are.
They argue on the floor of the Senate for the first gun ban that was back in the Clinton era in '96. Remember watching that?
Yeah,
I knew she wanted more. I knew she wanted more. It's just the rest of the country didn't realize it.
You know,
I knew it too.
Let me put it to you like this: around my way, everyone was very happy when the gun ban went through in the 90s, and the reason for that, because these people were going to make money. They were going to bring in these guns illegally and sell them, and sure enough, that's what started happening around New York, because they put in these bans. New York embraced them, doubled down on them, and extended them, and we got a cottage industry, and the cottage industry was guns. It really bolstered the economy around here. All of that iron flying around. You think about it. In the 90s, you were paying $1,200, maybe $1,500 for a Glock.
Of course, and then the criminals were then robbing 5 or 6 liquor stores.
Well, that was the crack wars too, man. That's
there's always been crazy gang wars and shit like that going on forever.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I found entertaining about the thing History Channel did before it went full retard was they'd tell the stories about the different criminals and whatever. The different gangs fighting each other for this and that reason. What the hell was that show called?
I forget which one you're talking about.
You talking about
Gangland. Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah, that was an interesting show.
Well, you have to realize, look at the pattern, and I'm sure, Mountain Man, you can probably back me up on this. I'm sure you're the type of guy like myself that'll actually look at this sort of thing. But you look at the pattern. What they do is they come out with something with the guns, and then the crime goes up, and then they double down with the police enforcement pricing. Rather, what they start saying, we're going to have to allocate this amount of money towards the police, towards XYZ. We're going to do this, that, and the third to try to stop this. In the past, that was what they used to do. It's gotten to the point now, police stated the shit out of what they can do on the books. New York is living proof. So their next step, because they can't pull any more tricks, now they're just going to say, fuck it, we've tried everything, we're going to take the guns. Problem is, it was a good thing what happened. I hate saying it, God forgive me. It was a good thing what happened in Florida, that they did such a fucking fumble and dropped the ball. May those kids rest in peace. But you got to think of it this way. They did some good for the country, because now we got these people by the short and fucking curlies, because you're letting kids get killed with your policy, you dickbag bastards. We're going to fix this shit whether you let us or not. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of these goddamn Democrats.
It goes back even further.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Way further. So look all the way back to the passing of income taxation, which allowed for prohibition of alcohol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back to there. the income taxation allowed them to release the excise taxing on alcohol, which allowed prohibition, which allowed gangland warfare throughout the entire country.
Yeah, and then LaGuardia's war against the hemp plant, right?
And it continued throughout, continued throughout. Guns are just the newest battleground.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Six?
There's something I wrote on my Twitter last month, and it goes like this. Never try to appease an authoritarian. Complete obedience will never be enough. They will always want more control. Nothing will ever be good enough, even if you surrender all that you have and all that you are.
This is what I say about guns. Stick a gun on a rocking chair on the porch and tell him to stick the mailman. It's not going to move. You have a guard dog, yeah, it might bite the mailman's ass. But the gun's not going to go, hey, I'm going to shoot you, you're trespassing.
It's very simple with this whole gun control bullshit. More guns, less problems. You want more law-abiding citizens? Teach them that they will die if they abhorrently abuse the law. As simple as that. They want to go into some place and rob it? Well, the teller's going to blow your brains out. Sucks to be you.
Well, I got an example for you guys. Here in Oregon, about 4 years ago, a guy broke into a woman's house just outside of Eugene. He broke in. He chased her to her bedroom. She slammed her door, locked it, pulled her gun out of her bedside table. He kicked the door in. He saw her gun. He knelt down and waited. 30 minutes later, when the Lane County sheriffs showed up, he fought the Lane County sheriffs, but he didn't touch that woman with a gun in her hand because he was more afraid of her than he was the sheriffs.
She should have shot him.
She should have, but she couldn't in Oregon because he surrendered. If she had shot him, she would have gone to jail.
What she should have done, just between us and whoever's watching, what she should have done is, I would have told her she should have ripped her nightgown, taken the pistol, and smacked herself in the face with the handle. He assaulted her sexually. She had no choice but to defend herself.
You know what I tell my students, Scooby? Because I still teach gun defense. I tell them, empty the magazine any fucking way and tell them you were afraid for your life. You thought they had a weapon.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them.
And I have 5 older sisters and many nieces, and my father taught them, if you have a gun in the house, wherever you keep the gun, make sure you keep a knife also. And they said, why? And they said, well, after you shoot them, you put the knife in their hand.
Legit.
Here in Kentucky. Here in Kentucky, it doesn't matter if they have a weapon or not. If they're breaking and entering, you either shoot them dead or you don't shoot them at all.
Yeah, see, Tennessee, if they're on your property and they're trespassing and you've got it marked, you shoot them, the cops will come by, pick them up, and say, "Have a nice day, sir." Man,
and you guys are gonna laugh your balls off at the laws we have in Chicago for shooting people.
Oh God, I'm too embarrassed of those ones.
Yeah, I don't want to know, Burnside. I don't want to know.
It's pretty embarrassing and it's really retarded.
I bet.
It's every reason why I'm leaving this crooked ass state eventually.
Oh, the redneck's coming out of Burnside because he's drinking that nasty ass Steel Reserve.
Burnside? Do they not have natural light up in Chicago?
No. Long story short, unless a guy literally comes into your house, or in our case, an apartment, and physically attacks one of the 3 of us and is attempting to kill them or abhorrently harm them, like, let's say some Jason Voorhees motherfucker tears in here, rips through the door, grabs one of the 3 of us, and decides he's going to start cleaving us with a machete. Only when he grabs you and starts cleaving you with a machete can you use your firearm to attempt to kill him, which means you got to aim for the center mass.
Yeah.
So what happens if he breaks down the door and attempts to rape one of you guys?
Same thing.
Okay.
That's all fine in the world, but what does that have to do with natural light?
Yeah.
Accuracy. Accuracy, my friend. Accuracy.
Do you know what natural light is?
I think I get where you're going with this, but not exactly.
It's a beer.
Oh.
Natty Light.
See? It makes you dumber.
Yeah.
Stop drinking it.
Fucking naughty lights. Nah, you can keep those. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that was not where I thought you were going with this. I thought there was a bigger innuendo in there.
No.
I don't drink light beer. I'll drink tall boys when I'm broke, which is why I'm drinking them. But yeah, no.
No, naughty lights will get you destroyed, bro. Seriously.
See, this is why I'm drinking.
So we'll steal reserves.
You know,
natural light is a poor man's steel reserve.
Yep.
You know, I'm thinking about this though. What you guys are talking about. That should I don't know. There should be something. I wish there was an amendment in the Constitution relating to eminent domain, because I honestly do think anyone comes into your house, you should be able to smoke them, no questions asked.
I agree with you.
That would be preferable, because I don't like living by a bunch of gangbanging shitbags. They belong in a closed casket.
It's one of the reasons I like castle laws and stand your ground laws. I mean, I know people try to claim that they're racist, but realistically,
racist my ass. That's just
if somebody kicks my door in,
committing the crime.
If somebody kicks my door in, I'm putting 2 in their chest, 1 in their head. I'm gonna Mozambique them.
Good man.
Like, I'm the type where
I'm just gonna aim for the head and double tap.
No, you put 2 in their chest, 1 in their head, and then you're sure they're dead.
You definitely, yeah. That's the...
We have all this smart gun technology now. I'm for, if you live on the island of Manhattan, what I believe they should do is you should let everyone carry a fucking handgun. You can connect it to their Fitbit. You can connect it to their Bluetooth with the phone. You can have it where they want to monitor everybody anyway. Fuck it. At this point, if you got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth hooked up to my phone, I'm going to have to talk to the cops anyway. I'm going to not remember anything. There's cameras up the ass in there anyway. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Cop comes. What happens? You know what? I ain't saying shit. Check all the footage. You got 30 cameras on me anyway.
Well, Scoob, here's the problem I have with it. So me and my wife both have 3 handguns.
Mm-hmm.
If the closest handgun to me is one of hers, and it ain't registered to my Fitbit,
yeah, you're not going to be able to fire it. I understand that completely.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like smart gun technology.
No, I agree with you. I'm thinking specifically like within, because Manhattan falls under the same sort of jurisdiction as DC.
Yeah.
So I'm saying specifically for those fucking screwballs who live in Manhattan, who are causing us all of these goddamn problems. If we made it where these idiots could actually arm themselves, they'd get over their fear of guns 1, 2, 3. Because once you put the power in their hands, look at Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson hated big government till he got it. Then all of a sudden we got that thing called the Louisiana Purchase. So I think it's the same sort of scenario. If we actually arm these fucking snowflakes, they'll stop bitching. Like if they actually
the only thing I'm worried about with arming the snowflakes is a good chunk of them might actually turn because they're so goddamn radicalized.
Yeah, they can't shoot worth a shit.
Yeah, they can't shoot worth a shit. And the beauty of it is it's a smart gun. You know what you do? You just shut the goddamn thing off in the precinct when they decide to march in the streets because they're idiots. And especially if it's smart tech, you can tether it to the island of Manhattan, which means once they go to the outer boroughs, that thing don't work no more. I'm talking about.
I didn't think of that. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm speaking specifically about these yutzes who live in Manhattan and never leave the island.
Okay, I might be able to back you on that, but realistically, I can't back you on a nationwide smart gun.
Fuck no. God, no. Are you kidding me?
Definitely not nationwide. Just for Manhattan because it's full of those commutards over there.
Because, I mean, you know, my wife is going to want to borrow my 10mm when she goes pig hunting because she's going to want to use my 10mm and she doesn't own one.
Oh, man. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to. Oh.
Wild pig?
Yeah, fucking hunting pork, man, hunting fucking boar.
The only thing they want us to be able to own is a pistol or a rifle or a gun that hole that can only use a 22.
Oh, screw that shit, man. The 22 is what I use for freaking skunks. That's not what I use for pig or bear or deer or turkey or mountain lion or wolf or coyote or any of that.
Hey.
You ain't seen the wolves out here, man. They kill 20, 30 cattle, and then I get a farmer calling me to come out with my 308 or 30-06 to take care of the damn thing, okay?
Oh, I could
understand that, but
It's the fan. There's nothing left.
Hell yeah.
My
What was that, Nightcrow?
I said my guns are for when shit hits the fan and when there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Because I have a firm belief that eventually it's just gonna be fate that shit's gonna be that bad one day.
Well,
Oh, it
Nightcrow, I have a caliber black powder flintlock for that time frame.
I have many things for that time frame,
Hell yeah.
and there's gonna be a lot more too.
I said this the other day. I want to actually ask you guys, since everyone here is either a veteran or a gun owner or both. I was saying this the other day, and somebody said they didn't like this. I think it was somebody at the college. I told them I'm for a federal minimum age to own a gun. It's 12. Let's go with 12. That's a good age. They're like, no, 21. I said, no, flip it, 12. You can make it states' rights. If you want to live in a state where it's 21, fine, you can do that. But if the government's going to enforce it, fine, 12. Seriously, that's the age. If you're old enough to be able to go out and get somebody pregnant or get yourself pregnant, you should be able to take a life too.
Scooby, I fucking love you, dude.
Thanks.
You're like literally everything I believe in.
You know, Scoob, the only difference I see on that is voting age. Because if you push the gun ownership age down to 12, that means that the person is responsible for defending their own life. And that means that they should vote at 12. And I don't agree with voting at 12. So I'm okay with 18. But I wouldn't go any
Here's
lower
an
than
idea. What
About
you
25.
can do is, in the off case, if they're going to vote, you're going to have their parents sign off on papers, just like how they would for sending them on a field trip or anything else.
Yeah,
well,
that's
my main
fair.
reason for pushing the age of ownership down that low and the age of purchase is basically the way I was raised. It's to teach them the responsibility. As a rifle or gun is theirs. They're the one that has to maintain and take care of it, kind of like a pet. But also, if they're owning the gun, it's not like you're going to let them go off willy-nilly. No, they have to be in a training program. They have to get full certification. And also, if they own the gun at that age, then they have to take classes in their local school until they graduate. That's until they reach the age of 18. Otherwise, they have to turn the gun in.
I can see that. I can see that.
I agree with that.
See the thing about it is when I can, I'm going to take my kids and teach them how to use weapons.
Oh yeah.
And the first things first is they're going to be able to see what the damage of a weapon can do, like shooting a watermelon.
Oh yeah.
You know, Sir Sick, I actually have 5 or 6 friends that live in my area that have had me take their 15, 14, 13-year-old kids out and teach them to shoot.
You know,
Go ahead.
How much do you charge?
I usually charge the cost of ammo.
That's nice.
How much
That's
do you
really
charge
cool.
for somebody that lives in Kentucky?
Well, shit, man, you'd have to fly out here, but once you flew out here, I'd charge you the price of ammo.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to say, I was maybe I think 12 when my father made me get my first rifle. He made me get a 22.
See, I started with a pellet gun at 8.
I grew up with school parents, so my drill sergeant taught me how to shoot.
You know, my drill sergeant yelled at me because I didn't zero in 6 rounds, and he told me he was going to get me a shot of whiskey if I didn't zero in 9, and I did.
Burger King, but I still fucked up.
My rifle would not zero, but I shot 40 out of 40 with a broken buffer coil.
Oh, damn, man.
Zeroing in my rifle was a pain in the ass because I found out I was a left-eye dominant shooter. Once I figured out that, I was good.
When I figured out I was a left eye dominant, I just switched to my left hand.
Scooby and Burnside, check your Twitter. I just forwarded y'all something. I don't have everybody's on top of my head. I had
it's all good. You sent me something on the Twitter.
The Twitter.
Oh yeah,
on the Twitters.
That's a picture of Mal's red dot.
Mountain.
Attach your 44% of millennials want to live under
did you send
socialism.
me?
I sent you the same thing I sent the other guys. I sent you the stuff about May the 1st in Chicago. I sent you the picture of the 7 people that were there were supposed to be 8, but 1 committed suicide in prison. But there were 8 people during the Haymarket riot that were accused of starting the riot under false pretenses. 4 were hung, 1 committed suicide. The rest of them had some legal troubles here and there, but eventually got set free. I was sending that to a couple of people because just in general.
You sent me a picture of that fucking Steel Reserve.
No, I ain't that.
Hey, all right. I'm Veteran Mountain on Twitter.
Okay, cool.
Because they wouldn't let me have Veteran Mountain Man.
Got you.
Yeah. The whole reason I started tossing that around is it's as Irving puts it, it really sucks being the only sane fucking anarchist. I don't like the fact that like everyone else is like, yeah, we're gonna be fucking retards and communists and all this shit. And it's like, no, it just needs a little tweaking, you dumb fuckers. No, destroy the whole thing. No, tweak it. No, destroy it. Shut that. And then next, riot occurs. A firebomb gets thrown at a cop and everyone gets shot because they're like, oh shit, there's people. Who threw it? Fuck it. Pirate Will. Yeah.
Well, how do you think? How do you think? Burnside, how do you think I feel when I tell people I'm a New York progressive? The first thing they think is I'm supposed to be dressed like a ninja and throwing Molotov cocktails at fucking cops.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they think of because everyone thinks progressive because nowadays the progressives are all social progressives. Scientific progressives, there's none of us left. It got swallowed up by that crazy movement of theirs.
Well, how do you guys think I feel about the 1776 movement? I mean, most of us are straight up Lockean idealists. There's not many of us left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Locke wasn't wrong.
He wasn't.
He's an all right guy. I would have to say, out of all the people I've seen within the libertarian movement, Locke and his ideals are relatively civilized.
But see, that's what our Constitution was all based off of. That's why I'm a 1776 conservative. I want to conserve the basic ideals of our Constitution.
Yeah, that's why I'm free market anarchist, or as the shorthand is for libertarian anarchist.
Yep.
Out of the reason why I went to that is because I was originally anarcho-mutualist because I liked the general concept that they had and how it worked. My general problem was most of the people in my age bracket that could be participants in such a system were mentally inept, chronic masturbators and fucking filthy retards. And if they were to be entrusted with such a system, they'd bankrupt it overnight. So it's like, all right, I need something that doesn't rely on, blithering idiots not being blithering idiots. So that I started running into more anarchists, and the weird thing was they were all like anti-constitution. I was like, why? It defends your fucking freedom. Because of the Constitution, you can legally be an anarchist. Yep. What are you, retarded? And they went, what's wrong with you? And I went, what the fuck's wrong with you? And that's basically how it divulged from there. Because I was like, yeah.
Join us 76ers, man. We love the Constitution, but we want as small a government as we can get away with.
I'd rather go with no government, but if it comes to it, I could make a compromise. That's what I did with voting for Trump.
I want such a small government that me and 5,000 men can overthrow it.
Did you hear me, though?
Well, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, why don't we just overthrow the government and we be the kings?
See,
that's not a good monarchy. Monarchy is what got us in this shithole in the first place.
Agreed. The Constitution would still be in play, but at least the people would actually have a voice.
Sir Sick, the Constitution specifically forbids a monarchy.
Yep.
I'm Sir Wolfie, not Sir Sick.
Sorry, Sir Wolfie.
Well,
it was a joke, by the way. It was a joke based off of Tenacious D, Two Kings.
You know, my whole thing has always been, like when I tell people I'm progressive, I'm scientifically progressive, which means I'm for things like the Panama Canal, GPS, vaccinations, birth control, shit of that nature. I'm not socially progressive like these lunatics. I'm more, if anything, I'm old school, socially liberal conservative. That's the way I lead. But as for government, I tell people all the time, the type of government I prefer will probably be pre-Gilded Age. I'm only interested in a government to run the post office. And when I say I want roads and I want sewers, I don't want civil servants doing that. You can have a civil servant running things and subcontract it out. We have so many different construction companies. Why not let them compete the same way we should have our healthcare do it the same way? Let them compete. It's better for the economy. Creates jobs.
I hear you, Scoob. I hear you.
Yeah, that's the one thing you and me agree on, because from a syndicalist aspect, that could work really well, because the whole general basis of syndicalism is so that you have a worker union that's competent. Because the problem with worker unions is over time they become more bureaucratic. It sounds kind of asinine, but some of the fanaticism that comes from syndicalism sort of prevents that. Well, and if you've got workers that are competent, then you can have a competent system overall.
You know, I was actually the little stream I did on Saturday with the kids that we usually have sometimes on here. The scenario I gave them, because I had watched CPAC and I had watched the thing with Cruz, and I'm listening to Cruz talk about all the bills he was doing and everything, and I had told these kids, I gave them a what if scenario. We got Trump in here now. We're gonna get probably, God willing, a full 8 years of Trump. I told them, now this is the thing. If Trump's presidency goes off without a hitch, which, bro, he keeps fucking knocking them out the park left and right. I am nothing but happy. This latest thing that he did, like leading the Democrats around by the nose with pure fucking, that's poetry. Seriously.
Yeah, and Pence scares the shit out of the Dems, man. I mean, he terrifies them. So, the idea of him, getting assassinated, that's out the door, man.
He's had 5 assassination attempts before he even became fucking president. The first asshole that tried to kill him was some Allahu rape bar motherfucker who came in with an MP5, tried to run up on stage point blank to shoot him. His security guys tackle him. And here's our now president reaching over his security guys trying to beat the shit out of this guy. That's what type of president we had with just the first assassination. All the other ones, all the people within the crowd or the police stopped the would-be guy retard assassin of Donald Trump. We had 2 fucking idiots from Britain. The whole rest of them were some retards from the States, and they either tried to sneak in a weapon or duct tape something to a sign or something or other and sneak it in. And then somebody noticed and said, hey, gun, and started, manhandling the mofo until security and the cops got him out of there.
Well, the thing what I was getting at, bro, was I'm watching Cruz talk, and he was, I believe he was talking with Mark Levin. And now this is the thing. They were talking about how there has to be amendments made to the Constitution specifically to deal with bureaucracy. Now,
you mean like repealing the amendment that makes senators a populist vote and repealing the amendment for income taxation?
Yeah, income taxation is total bullshit.
Yeah, Cruz and Levin were going over a whole bunch of different things that they'd like to see Trump get done in his presidency. And I had told the kids, and immediately the kids are going on about how Cruz is corporate and he's the establishment. And I said, Cruz knows the Constitution front to back, back to front. He's a constitutional lawyer. My thing is, and I was telling him this, I personally, after Trump is done with his 8 years, I'd like to see who the Republicans put up. But so far, I'm leaning maybe Cruz, just because I'd rather see
Cruz's butt in the fucking in the Supreme Court.
Me too, but I'd like to see what policy that man could do. Seriously, I think that it would be a really good thing for the country if we got him. Well, let's just say, because he's young enough, we got even 4 years of Cruz, and then he got into the Supreme Court. I think we would be so lucky as a country just from how much policy that man would probably.
If we could turn him to cooperate with the presidency, that's possible, because the problem with Cruz is that he's been puppeteered in a little bit. Like with this whole presidency,
the bills he writes, my God, he really is a great. He crafted some great bills in his turn. In his service to the country so far. That's the whole thing. You gotta remember with me, I'm all about policy and.
Right. No, that's why I trust your decisions.
Yeah, I really look at Cruz, and I think because I'm not trying to make it like Trump is, like the fucking the whisperer here. But he really has put together a great team under his administration so far. I mean, a lot of people don't realize his cabinet still hasn't gotten full approval. We're still waiting for a lot of more things to go through. So, but I see what he's getting
up on a lot of the plans that he has, because there's nothing but bureaucratic nonsense surrounding him.
Right, and I'm just saying though, I'm at the end of his 8 years, when we see what he'll have accomplished, I'm just saying at that point, the only thing I can think of is we'll have the opportunity where if we could get somebody like Cruz in there, even just for one term, because in that 4 years, the policy that man will crank out is going to be pure gold. And if we could even
but isn't he originally from Canada? Can he be president?
I don't know exactly.
Never got the full story on that.
No, Ted Cruz.
His mom's Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what it was? Because I for the longest time I thought he was
American.
Canadian.
His mom is Canadian. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what the whole confusion was on him.
Bot was born in the U.S. of A. He has nothing to worry about in the Republic of Texas, I believe.
All right,
yes,
I wasn't
he was
sure
born in the
because
Republic of Texas.
He actually was. That's not any of the Bush legacy bullshit.
Exactly.
When I heard the Bush was talking about that, I was like, yeah, that sounds like some bullshit.
No.
Because you know how the Bushes love to say, "Oh, we gone done do done did or do be done do Texans, y'all," and in actuality, they're just some fucking retards.
Bushes are not what I like to see, man. So yeah,
I'd like to make a quick prediction right now. I think that we're going to see probably within the next 20 years, you're going to see Congressman Matt Gaetz from Florida. You're probably going to see him throw his hat in the ring. And I'll tell you what, after the way he trolled Schiff the other day, I'll vote for this guy.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
I'd love to see Gowdy run, man. You talk about
definitely Trey Gowdy. Definitely Trey fucking Gowdy.
I got to go, guys. But I bid thee adieu, badasses. And I will see y'all probably tomorrow. If not, definitely Wednesday. Okay.
All right, definitely.
Good night, bro.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday.
Good night, all right.
I like that, man. I wish I knew he was online earlier.
It's all good. It's not like it was malice in your heart. You just fucked up. It happens.
Yeah, like you say, I'm naive here and there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's part of your charm.
And you're not,
yes.
And you're not so authoritarian that you didn't invite him.
Yeah. Oh, I hate being authoritarian. That's why I'm an anarchist. It's like, you want to elect me to do something? No, fuck you. You pick someone else to sit on this pedestal. I'm not going to fucking sit on it. I'm going to destroy it.
I tell people, I've been telling the kids on the campus that I deal with, and it's great to see their faces when they ask me my politics. I tell them I'm an authoritarian minarchist. I say, you got to do what I tell you. You got to do what I tell you, but I'm not going to tell you to do too much.
Well, those are contradictory as fuck. I love it.
See the morons out here on this coast. When I tell them I'm a 1776 conservative, their heads start vibrating at the frequency of light. They're like, wait a minute, 1776 is when we rebelled from Britain. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck the British. They're a bunch of child diddling assholes.
Fuck you. I want as little government as possible. Get the hell out of my pocket.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I'd rather go with no government, but you know what? I'll second that.
You know,
if it
Burnside,
be necessary, I second that.
Burnside, the problem I have with no government is I don't want to have to resort to the death penalty for everything.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have with no government, which is why I want as little government as I can get away with.
Which is why I always say pre-Gilded Age. Pre-Gilded Age, right before pre-1827. That's the way to go.
I like that idea, dude. I like that idea.
Oh yeah. Well, the only thing that I want them to provide for me, seriously, is the post office. Everything else, we can use private contractors. You do not need to have all these government employees running all the creation. It's ridiculous.
I'm okay with the post office. I'm okay with Veterans Affairs.
Yeah, and Veterans Affairs. I was just going to say, I forgot that.
Yeah, the only bug I really got with the VA is, come on, guys, be more effective. We've got enough of these guys that are coming back mangled. Can you fucking take care of them?
Hey, Burnside, you know, I can't get in to see the shrapnel in my shoulder x-rayed, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, I've grown up around a whole slew of war vets, so I've got a give and take with the VA because my mentor worked for him. He did his damnedest to do the good job, though. But from what I hear from like a lot of other people who say, well, this VA person, that VA person, it's like, why can't we have a Frank Rizzo running the VA? Really, why the fuck can't we have get a Frank Rizzo, get a fucking Bobby Rizzo to run it, and you know what? It'll be fucking fine. It'll be confusing because you'll be fucking taking orders from a fucking 70-year-old anarchist who is in the military going, you know what? Fuck you, you're gonna fucking do this. Fuck you, you're gonna fucking do that. But I'm doing the goddamn job. That's why I'm telling you to do your goddamn job. You fucking something Italian, something I can't understand, something foreign language, something slew of insults. Now get the hell out of this office and do your job.
You know, my wife who works for the VA would be okay with that. She's a combat vet as well.
Nice. All right, guys, I got to hop out because I got to get up at 5 in the morning. I will see you guys all tomorrow night. Well, I'll probably talk to you during the day. Good night, all.
See you tomorrow, man.
Yep.
See you around.
I probably got to take off myself as well. I'm going to be announcing my collaboration video subject tomorrow night. So tune in for that one.
Can't wait to hear
I'll be there.
Right, you guys take it easy.
I'm gonna hop out too. Relax for a bit, watch a couple of shows, and go to bed.
All right. Well, it sounds like it might be that time where I gotta hit the big red button and call it a night. Damn.
Your mom's the big red button.
Shut up, fucker.
Well, I'll tell you what, Burnside. Will you let me shill something real quick?
Hey, go right the hell ahead, man.
So, I just got a local artist to do me a rendition of the Tree of Freedom, Bear of Leaves. So I'm going to be doing myself a shirt here sometime soon with the 1776 number on it. When I get it ready, I'll make sure there's a link in the description of one of these live streams so everybody can come take a look. And I hope
I get an autograph copy from your autograph, right?
Well, if you want an autographed copy, sir, you're going to have to make sure you email me when you order it, and I'll autograph it for you before I send it.
Sounds fucking cool to me, man. Hell yeah.
I want cum stains on mine.
Well, now, Tara, I don't do those kind of requests now. My ladies would be too upset if I did.
What ladies?
All 5 of them are a crow.
Bring them out here. We want the proof.
Oh, dear. You know, if you want to see them, you better come to one of the pirate events.
Are you poly?
I am poly.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm a virgin.
Small fucking world,
man.
I'm pagan too, guys. So it's not that.
What?
Me
too.
You're
constitutional. Wait, what? What?
I'm a constitutionalist pagan. Yes.
That's the first I've ever fucking heard.
Oh my god. Too.
No wonder you and Mickey don't get along. The both of you are fucking opposites of the same goddamn religion, more or less. He's a fucking alt-right pagan. You're a fucking constitutionalist pagan. No wonder you two hate each other. And I love you both.
Dude, you and I need to talk some. I need to add you on Twitter.
Oh my
Well-
God, this all makes more sense now.
Sir Wolfie, I'm Veteran Mountain on Twitter, and I'm Veteran Mountain Man on Gab, so you can get me on both.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my last tall boy for this shit. Holy fuck.
Go ahead.
Oh,
There he goes.
NightCrow, you
There
take
he
that cowboy
goes
from me.
again.
NightCrow,
What?
take it away. Take it
I don't
away
take orders from
him.
you. I'm not Burnside.
Do you want any of my cooking when I come to visit?
Maybe.
Then you better listen to the woman.
Jambalaya, chicken and dumplings, lasagna.
Listen to the woman.
hey Tara, I got good news for you.
You're all out.
No, this is not a Steel Reserve.
Well, he's
I can't find
that
you.
one.
What is it?
It's an anti-hero.
Whatever the fuck
So
that
that-
is.
I can't find you, man.
No, put your links in the side chat thingy so you can go and look it up.
You know, if everyone should add me on Twitter. I'm the most open-minded motherfucker. Nobody ever believes it, but I am.
I believe
add me.
you.
I'm Sir
Well,
Wolfie
you live
Star
with me,
Wars.
so you already know me.
I don't count. God damn it.
Everyone's like, he's a Christian. And I'm like, motherfuckers, I still study angelic mysticism. Fuck y'all.
Amen, man. Hey, fucking
No, I'm
man.
not putting Christian.
I respect
yeah.
the other gods like Thor and whatnot. Come on, ask Burnside.
You know, NightCrow,
Yep.
I was
Don't get
actually,
it backwards.
I was actually a Southern Baptist Sunday school teacher before I converted to paganism.
I was a youth minister in the Vineyard Church before I did.
I
Really?
plan on taking the Nazarite oath when I'm 30 and leaving the face of society to go become a monk.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you better have yourself some children, NightCrow.
I plan on it. Believe me, I do. I want children very badly, actually, one day.
Well, then you should
Me
have
too,
them
man.
now before you become a monk, because once you become a monk, you're not supposed to have them.
Depends what type of monk. You forget I'm a
Well-
Taoist as well.
You could be a friar and you can fornicate. Aha!
With little boys.
You guys all,
My
get all
child.
mixed up. The thing is, I'm not even Catholic.
Yeah.
I need pussy eventually. I want to lose my virginity eventually.
Well, then, man, you need to just go ahead and do it.
Well, maybe I want the right one that has a good soul and that's not going to give me a fucking STD or some bullshit or a one-night stand. Or any of
I
that
did.
crap I don't want.
I did say-
Yeah, whatever you
All right,
do,
I'm
don't do
following
what
you,
I
bro.
did when I wound up losing all my
Nightcrow's not
stuff.
going to do whatever the fuck you did. Nightcrow's going to do whatever the fuck he does.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Burnside gets it.
NightCrow, I didn't say go just have a one-night stand. I said go find you someone that you connect with.
Nightcrow plans on doing that.
So go do it, man.
I will, man. But this shit takes time.
All right.
Agree.
Catch y'all later.
All right. Catch you later, Wolfie.
See ya.
I added you on Twitter, man. We need to talk.
Sure.
Definitely.
Alright. Well, I guess Nightcrow's gonna head out too then. Fuck it.
All right. You going to bed, man?
No, I'm still gonna be up. I'm gonna go do something else.
All right.
Pussy.
You have a good one. I'll
Yeah.
probably close out a few minutes from now. You want
Alright.
to shill any of your stuff before you get out of here?
What?
Do you want to shill your stuff, your website, your Twitter, all
Oh
that?
yeah, well I added in the panel, but yeah, if anyone wants to add me on Twitter, that's Alexander Montoya. That's the name on there. Or you can my tag is at SpiritUp111. Spirit as in to a soul, then that's 3 1s. Then my website is www.spiritup111.com. That is 3 1s, and that's good for farming and horticulture stuff if anyone's into that. Alrighty.
You know, I do that as part of my prepping.
I do that for a lot of things. I just love gardening like so much. It gives me.
You two should definitely exchange notes then, because I'm gonna tell you, Mountain Man, NightCrow's a master fucking botanist.
Well, you know, I just fucking started doing my pickled asparagus, and I'm gonna be doing pickled garlic next month.
NightCrow has a willow tree outside his porch.
Hell
Willows are great, man. Willows are the best bark for making charcoal for gunpowder.
That and aspirin comes from willow trees.
Ooh, true.
Ooh.
Gunpowder is the shit. Hell yeah.
It is.
It makes fireworks, which I love to play with.
It makes me horny. All right, deuces.
All right, later, man.
Don't pop the blow up doll.
I won't.
Oh, Terra, you're horrible.
Downright fucking terrible, but it's awesome.
She is. She's the best.
Love me for it.
Of course we do, sweetie.
Now where the hell is Irving?
Irving decided he was going to drink too much and left us.
Jeff Goldblum,
fucking Canadian.
Yep. Those Canadians, they're horrible.
He better be around tomorrow, because I'm doing all the drinking tonight.
Well, you know, I had myself 3 Dawn of the Reds, so I definitely won't be drinking tomorrow.
I probably won't be either. I might have myself a couple shots of Vikings blood, but that's going to be about it.
Well, dude, if I start doing shots, I'm going to be doing Maker's Mark 46, and that's bad stuff to be shooting.
I don't think I've had that.
Well, it's 46% alcohol by volume, so you start shooting it, and after 3 or 4, you're done.
Oh, Mr. B, did I tell you I'm going to have $100 to go towards the trip?
Hey, I'm hoping in the next 2 pay periods I can save that much. I'm honestly trying to save money, but oh boy. It has not been easy with all the bills and shit I've had to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially trying to pay off fucking Best Buy. For whatever reason, those assholes don't want a money order from a bank.
So when is more?
It is September
7th through the 9th.
Yeah.
7th through the 9th.
Yeah, it should. Yep. The actual speaking event and what have you should be the 8th, if I remember correctly. But that whole weekend they have the mother of all rallies, and they have a Trump convention going on too. So one kind of bleeds into the other.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
So it's the weekend after Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
Shit, man! I've got the biggest event of the year at Memorial Day weekend for pirates.
Well, you could bring all your butt sharks over here, and you could violate your Antifa needs.
Well, here's the problem.
Appreciate it.
Here's the problem: 70% of those pirates are women.
Oh, that is.
I don't see how that's a problem. I'll just take a few back to the hotel room for me and Burnsides.
No. You have to have male pirates to violate the male Antifas so that they never ever come out of their basements again and commit some atrocious form of cognitive non-dissidence and go, hey, maybe I got violated in the anus because I was some type of crazy anti-American communist, so I should not be a crazy anti-American communist. And maybe capitalism is good because it protects me from being violated in the butthole by a pirate.
Besides, most of the ones that would come out with me to DC would be interested in getting up my kilt, not in your skirt or Burnside's pants. No offense.
Oh, it's fine. I'm
Damn it.
I'm planning a couple.
Now, if you wanted to join me, they might be willing to get in your skirt with my kilt, but you know that's the thing. Most of them are trying to get up my kilt.
But, you know, I really want to like violate Burnside the entire weekend.
And that's perfectly fine. That's why I said it probably wouldn't work the way you wanted it.
I intend to make Burnside look like he rolled in a prickly pear patch.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got plans for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my nails done so that they are at sharpened points, and
Well-
the nails are gonna be the forefinger and the thumb are gonna be red and black. The middle
Well-
finger is gonna be white with a ace of spades on it, and then the last two are going to be red and black, so that whenever I flip someone off, I'm shooting them to death.
Well, now, sweetie, if you want, I can talk to Frederick. He does steel claws.
No, I don't want to
that might
fillet
be a
him.
bit too much. That might be too much.
I don't want to fillet him. No,
Well, then-
I intend to grab his ass enough that he's gonna have a hard time sitting down.
Ouch.
I do a lot of sitting at work. Damn it, man.
I warned you about this already, and you said yes. Fuck yes.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I didn't do too much thinking. It's more so the proverbial lower farb was doing the talking for me and the thinking.
Yeah.
Well, you know, at
And-
this point, we might
and
want to
his-
call it a night.
Yeah, it's getting about that point. You guys
I'll
want to
just
call it
go ahead and
quits?
say- hold on. I'll just go ahead and say you guys are to buy my shit. My Etsy link is in the description.
Right underneath Six's stuff.
And I hope anybody still watching comes out to check out my stuff on social media. That's veteranmountainman.com and Veteran
Slash
Mountain Man on
banging.
Minds, Twitter, Gab, and BitChute.
In hindsight, I already told you.
Definitely. All right, Tara, you anything else you need to show or just your Etsy stuff?
Oh, and tomorrow night, my buddy Roxy, who is the co-owner of Terra and Roxy Craft, will be on the stream.
Excellent.
Hopefully, I'm here.
If I remember, I'll shoot you a link, which I should remember as I should not be too intoxicated.
Cool. I'm sure Six will shoot me a link too.
If he doesn't, I will.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, Tara.
Thanks, darling. All right, for the rest of you four fuckers who are reviewing this, you should probably know who I am, I hope, but I'm not going to be all too pretentious about it. I am the Burnside Film Project. Look it up on YouTube, BitChute, Gab AI. That's what it is. If you have any difficulty finding that, just type in Frank Rizzo, Burnside Bums, and you should be able to find it pretty easily. Other than that, I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Wednesday on Rebels at the Round Table. I have fun plans for that, but that requires my right arm to extend to a certain degree that I'm too drunk to do right now. So yeah, we're gonna wait till Wednesday for that.
You gotta play with it. The reason why I love Jack Reach is because
All right, so good night. See you around. Later, motherfuckers.
Later.
Bye.
Goddamn animals.